late.
It was late. I was on time.
But I'll be extremely early, so I don't even, you know what I mean?
But as long as you here by 10:45,
Right, as long as you by 10:45, you not lose anything after 10:45.
But technically, me and Tony was late.
Not.
Yeah,
we were 4 minutes late.
If it's not 10:45, you late.
That's just it. Ain't no.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Ain't no leeway.
Put it like this.
I got here first. If you late, you don't get it either.
Here we go.
If everybody's late, there ain't no money up.
How about this? If we can't start because of you.
No,
late. It's just late.
Anything past 10:45, you late. You are late. That's just what it's gonna be. $10.
Nah, but I'm saying 10:46, 47. That's fair game.
Nah,
no, it ain't.
Nope. No,
okay, y'all right.
Because if it was a job where you clock in, you would be late on that. When they're looking at your time card,
you're right.
They be like, you was late 3 days out of the week.
Did you do what I asked?
$10. That's what y'all want to roll with?
$10.
That's heavy.
It is.
Exactly.
That puts the pressure on.
And you know I hate shit.
10 is heavy.
And we got to get cash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to cash on you.
Craig ain't on the phone. Look at him faking like he on the phone.
To his kids.
He giving the yeah. So I left it on the counter.
Doing that.
This is what I be doing when solicitors be outside the grocery store.
Oh, you don't want to say,
I'll fake phone call McGee. Boy.
I don't.
I'll be full steam.
You look them in their eyes?
Like, nah.
Even Girl Scouts?
I don't like cookies.
Girl Scouts, the pressure's off. They making money. And I can just tell them, I'm like, yo, y'all dealing crack. I'm on a diet. Y'all know what y'all doing. I'll be cussing them out.
But the people that want you to sign their little
forms.
Yeah,
man. One time it backfired because it was like the dude was a fan. So I had to acknowledge that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
He used it.
Regardless of what he trying to say. Normally I'll be, man, look out. But man, I watch this stuff all the time. I'm like, damn.
He's like, damn.
Nah,
so he showed love.
Yep. I got to give him energy now. But luckily on the way out, they already had somebody hemmed up in the spider web. The solicitor's spider web is what I like to call it.
That gotta be a cold feeling when you don't want to, when you're at the gym and you know what I mean? Places you don't want to really be bothered. And people like, Tony.
They're getting the energy every time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Every time. I have to. Man.
Yeah. It's what we signed up for.
Signed up for it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, instant turn on.
Thank you, bro.
That's why I be telling people. That's why I hide after shows. Cause I be trying to preserve my raggedy ass voice.
Yeah.
But if you
What's
catch
your limit
me,
though? To where, hey man, you can't bother me.
Right. Do they ever keep you too long? Because I done been with you and it's been hostage situations.
You say what?
I've seen people knock on the stall and ask Marlon to take a picture while he was shitting.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
That's stupid.
I do get like rudeness limits. Like if you rude, that's considered rude.
That's hella rude.
And then I'm
and nasty,
like, hey man.
Yeah, like
I'm taking the shit.
Yeah, it's bad. It's man stuff.
Well, you know what? This last trip I took, I heard going there and coming back, dudes having conversations in the stalls.
That's new.
I've never seen that in my life.
That's weird.
That's new.
They were having conversations, like one was taking a shit here, one was doing it there, and they were just talking about like daily life.
There's nothing to talk.
And I'm like, what are y'all doing?
While taking shits.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you eavesdropped on a shit conversation?
It's a new day.
And I was like, well, maybe this is a off thing. And then on the layover, the next flight, same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
What about me, Chaz?
Wait, how does the combo even start?
They were talking a regular conversation. Like, it was weird. I was like, why? Clearly, they knew each other. It would have been more weird if they didn't. But they was just talking. Like,
I'm automatically thinking they didn't know each other, so they knew each other.
They had to know each other. There's no way. But it was, what you doing in there?
It was so casual.
See your feet.
Right. It was so casual.
The new rule.
Oh yeah, starting next week.
What happens next week?
You need to hear this.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
Well, DC, have a late jar.
DC will tell you.
Okay.
$10.
I didn't agree on the 10, but I'm with the 10. I'm with the 10.
It started at $1, and I said 5, and everybody's like, "Cool," and I was like, "No, let's do 10," because
you said 10
because no one gives a shit.
What do you mean?
I was cool with $1
because $1's not going to put it's not going to put any pressure.
I'm mad at $1.
And then 5, I feel like 5 would put pressure, but not enough.
$10 is pressure.
And then too, I wanted 10 because everybody who's on time splits it. So I'm like 50 is let's say everybody was late or whatever. That's just a better number to split than everybody.
Yeah, $2 a piece.
Right.
That's some
good. That's gonna make me leave the garage door open.
Okay.
You left the garage door open. The cats was like, oh man, I had to get here on time.
Late date. What about a missed day?
Okay, you getting in there? Give some.
No, I don't like this
I don't
one.
do
What?
miss. We gotta work.
I
Oh,
don't like this
wait
one.
a second.
We
Wait a
gotta work.
second. Wait a minute. You know this is coming. Get your money together. you know your
I don't like
daily.
to miss.
You know
Yeah,
your
the-
schedule.
We be
But
working.
if we're missing, it's for work though. It's
Oh,
not.
interesting.
If we're late,
If
we
we
just
miss it
late.
for the kids and work.
Hey, I'm with
Yeah.
you, Chaz.
Man,
I'm,
look out,
I'm late
man.
for the kid. You know what I mean?
Where DC through.
Or leaving.
Huh?
Well, I guess there's no real early leaving. What'd you say, DC?
Because he said, we said for work. DC, said, sometimes it's our kids or work. I said, wait, what?
I'm with you, DC.
Wait, what?
Sometimes
My
it's
kids,
the
I've been
kid.
missing like funerals and kids, and every time I miss, it's been like a legit.
That's what you would call
Everybody
that's
miss
what
for
you would
legit
call
reasons, though.
an excused absence though.
yeah.
Everybody has
Well,
those.
Every
That's
time we
what-
miss, it's been legit.
It's an excused absence.
Yeah, no one just
but
was like,
there's
I'm
no,
not coming
there's no.
here.
If you
Yeah.
tardy, you just tardy. If we take it back to grammar school, if you were to be
Yeah.
on elementary,
You have an
whatever.
excuse for your tardiness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
Doctor's
Better
appointments.
than another.
Doctor's appointment was the only one they would give you. Everything else, you just late.
Getting punished for missing is heavy because we
Yeah,
be missing.
I'm not
because-
with
We
this
be
one.
missing because we
Oh,
gotta
Coach
work.
crazy, isn't it?
I'm not with this
Oh,
one.
it's
Oh,
crazy.
Mister, don't
When
do
it-
stand up.
When it comes, you still got stuff. If I have a show, I've missed weeks before because I've had a show.
That's fine.
because
though.
I
You
was
working. That's fair.
But still, it's still consequences. I know
And
this
he's
coming.
willing
Okay, I
to
got-
pay for that.
Come on, Craig.
Y'all outvoted.
Yeah.
Come on, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh,
we gotta
wait,
vote.
what's your vote?
I didn't get to
I'm
vote
not
on the
feeling
lateness.
it.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
not for missing. We gotta
3-2,
work.
man. Look out.
Let's re-vote on the late. I vote against it. Anybody?
You by yourself.
Yeah, I'm with the late.
By yourself, I ain't gonna change sides on that one.
The late is a good time, man. The pressure.
I'm with it. I'm with it all.
What kind of jar are we putting it in? We just gonna lay it on the table wholesale?
Yeah,
Bucket. A box.
just crumpled up bills.
So, and we're doing it. We're taking the money out every episode.
and we need 10 ones.
Oh, all ones?
Come on. This is
Come
not,
on, man.
Can we just
Nah.
cash
we
out?
can do 2 5s.
We can't just cash out.
The ATM don't even get 10s no more, barely. It'd be like 20.
I can't even find cash nowhere. I ain't had
Really?
cash in
It's
so
hard,
long.
yeah.
I only get cash from the road.
Me too.
That's
Just
right.
with-
That's right.
on
Get it
mer- on
on.
merch.
That's where I get the
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah, I realize when you have cash, you end up giving it away.
Yeah, I do be doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just be like,
I'd be
fuck.
giving people mad.
Yeah.
These kids was outside of Target selling the candy bars, and they look like, a couple of syringes. So I was like, it's just $5, man. You don't
Yeah.
want the candy? No, I gave them 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you I know they were.
And I was like, split it with the other dude. Because the other dude was like, you ain't going to get in on. I was like, man, y'all split that. It's 20.
yeah, split that. That's
Split it in half.
Wait, how much was the candy?
I
Maybe
didn't-
5.
I didn't even want
Five?
the candy.
Candy went
Yeah.
up to 5?
I didn't
Yeah.
even ask.
Probably.
That kind of causes arguments. I remember Damon gave a group of homeless people $100, and then we were driving off and seeing them fighting.
Randolph. We're back.
We're back.
I like the fights over. It's funny.
Man, that's mad funny.
I'm still tripping over them talking in the stall.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird.
Taking
That's
shit.
weird, bro.
It was weird.
Even if I know you, I don't want to talk to you.
No.
No.
If I know you, I don't want to be shit next to you.
That's the thing, too. They was
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Yeah.
Like if
That's
Tony,
what
if you're
changed
like,
our
I'm going to the bathroom, I
relationship.
gotta handle my business. I'm not gonna be like, well, me too.
I've never taken the simultaneous dump. It's super rare that I take a dump in a public restroom. Anyway.
Right.
It's got to be code red. This is it.
Alarm, ring
It's
the
got
alarm.
to be. I can't take it. I'm sweating. My eyes are
what's your
bleeding. I'm
What's
sweating
your
for me.
opening line to the dude in the next stall?
I
How about the
think they
Lakers?
knew each other because I
So you got the Jordan 1s, huh?
yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be about the shoe game.
If you don't know him, it's got to be that. Got to
Yeah,
be.
'cause
in it.
you
What
just
if
see
you
the
just, what if
feet.
you just complaining like, damn man, why is toilet paper so cheap, man? Like that's a general.
It's thin,
Gripe.
man. Can we get some extra plies in there? Where
Maybe.
plies at,
That'd be my
man?
general gripe just to kick it off.
That's a fair little kickoff, though.
It is.
Yeah, man. I was
'Cause it be
thinking the
super
same
thin.
thing.
right. Like, you guys need to splurge a little. This is prison toilet paper.
Or what if there's no toilet paper in both stalls?
Oh, can you hand
got
me
toilet
some?
paper over there? Nah, I was going to ask you.
Right.
This is
Ooh.
goddamn ridiculous.
And
Right.
the brotherhood
Y'all
is
gotta come up with an
forward.
escape
Yep.
plan together.
Yeah, how you get
we
out of
gonna
there?
get
You
out
just
of
got to not wipe.
Now
What's
you
the
gotta
game
go.
plan?
You gotta use the covers.
You got to know
done
it
that-
ain't
I've done
none
that
before you
before.
begin.
I'm done. Yeah, you got now. You
Yeah.
got to take in the inventory before you even
I
start.
definitely look first.
Oh, I love. That's the first thing I
Mm,
do.
hell
Well, I
yeah.
have my wife's with me, so I don't never look.
Oh,
Well,
you
the
travel
truth
with the
is,
wife.
if
Always.
I'm going to a public bathroom, I don't really think I have the time to look for the toilet paper. I'm in a rush because I
Oh,
will
I got
never use the
time.
public bathroom.
I got the
I got
time.
Well, what if you gotta go anyways? You gonna do? It's toilet, no paper. We have to now.
I'm gonna
it's
use
happening.
the.
I mean, it's all
Oh,
empty.
everything's
Everything's
Yeah.
gone.
God,
Oh,
bless
even the
America.
cardboard
No,
roll?
the
This
cardboard
tough.
roll is
Oh,
gone. It's
You
gone.
gonna use the cardboard roll?
I've done that before too.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all
Did
Is
it
it-
get it?
Nah, yes and no.
Did you have to like
Oh,
squeeze it?
It's
Because I try to crumple it so it won't be all hard and scratchy.
Oh my God,
It's
no.
all bad. I be like, come on, nothing.
did you go wet
never
and
been
then
there.
come back?
Nah,
Yeah.
I was already in. I'm already pants down, taking a look.
So what'd you
just
do,
before
wipe
you
and throw
learn
them
about the
drawers away?
inventory, huh?
You had to wipe and throw them drawers away?
I think I just pulled them up and dipped. I just went home. Day's over.
It depends. It also depends on.
That's a wrap on the day.
It also depends on where I'm going.
no whatever.
Like if I'm in the airport about to get on the flight, I can't. But
yeah.
if I get an opportunity to go home,
If I was on an airport, I would have to wipe with my drawers, flush the drawers. I don't care if they get clogged. It's their problem now for not having toilet paper. And I'm on that plane, just balls out. You just
I
got
feel
I
terrified.
didn't think about wiping with. That's a good little remedy, right?
What
there.
else can you do? I don't want to use my socks.
Yeah, you have to use your drawers.
yeah,
gotta
you
use
you
just
just throw 'em away.
Ain't got no
Hey.
panties on.
But
Everything's
Y'all
fair.
with
Why you
wives,
want to use
I
your
think
socks?
it's
Everything's
probably
fair
showing
game.
up at home with no drawers.
You say what?
So y'all with wives.
Oh.
Can't just show up at home with no drawers like, babe.
I'm making it a song. I ain't got no panties on.
T-shirt.
Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
I'd be terrified to fly with no drawers though,
Why?
Why?
cause I'd be boner McGee like.
Yeah, man,
I'd
you
be
just
when, you
boners
know,
out.
when I be
It's just-
sleeping and stuff and just wake up no drawers boner. That's
that's
assault.
It's just boners out, baby.
Bonus out. They're
Yes.
just gonna have to take it.
Cause I be holding my pee. Cause I'm not a get up person on the flight.
Right.
So you know sometimes you hold the pee, it calls the. And so I don't want to get up. You know, you have now arrived.
You
I'm
can
like,
walk- you can
Wait, when you hold your pee, you get an erection?
sometimes, yeah.
I'll never get that. It's like my body be like if I'm already horny and then the pee comes later, that's
Oh,
different.
you
but like,
get the deflation.
yeah, but it's
Well,
but
maybe
like
that's the
for me,
problem.
man, I got to pee and then erection. That's never happened.
Because
to
I'll
me.
wake up with the erection and pee.
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah, now the wake up.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh,
That
okay.
pee go everywhere. You be like,
Oh, man,
man.
that morning?
yeah.
I don't know what's
The
happening.
amount of times it's landed in the trash is
Right.
It's ridiculous.
You aim this way, be like, you be like, hey,
All right, bro.
what are you doing?
Yo, I went to the.
See, get it. If it's early, I ain't even thinking about missing it. If it hit it, it hit it. That's just what it is.
I'm very cognizant of pee droplets.
Do y'all wipe when you drop?
I
Yeah.
wipe every time.
You got
Yeah.
to.
I be
I gotta
wiping
spray the
McGee.
bleach
The
on it and wipe.
slightest,
I just can't
slightest
smear the
drops.
pee in.
And the
Like
common
yeah.
place that people miss is the floor.
The floor be
Yep.
taking
I wipe
off.
the
The
floor.
floor be getting
In
hit.
front of the
I'll be
toilet, you
looking.
got to wipe the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, the floor
The
be
little
getting hit.
driplets.
I felt
Yeah.
bad for my mom raising us. My mom like, look at the front of the toilet. It's pee on. We be
Man.
like, yeah, I guess it is.
Man,
Bro. Yeah,
no.
that's Keith. You don't know how to
No.
blame my brother.
We started cleaning the bathroom in 3rd grade, so it
Yeah.
wasn't their responsibility.
You don't
That's-
really?
You learn
Yeah.
quick.
I don't even like water droplets at the sink.
I feel you.
I be
Yeah, that
wiping, I be
irritates me
wiping
too,
the
yeah.
bathroom sink down.
Right.
You ever
Yeah,
walk
I
up to the
hate
sink
that.
and your
Yeah,
shirt
I
get
can't-
wet?
Oh,
I'll
that's
be
the
on
worst.
fire.
The mirror though, I be letting that kind of build up. I ain't got
I
time to
don't.
Windex the mirror every time.
I be
It's
Windex
a-
You don't
my
win.
mirror.
You don't have
It's
to
a
win.
quick
If you learned this at In and Out
Go
when
ahead.
I was working there, because
Mhm.
that's how you told us to clean the bathrooms sometimes on the mirror. If you get water and just like splash them out and then wipe it down, it
With
Oh,
no
it don't get
streaks?
those streaks. It
Yeah,
goes to
no.
the watermarks. No,
it's because you're not throwing a hell of water. It's just like a sprinkle
What you
Okay.
wiping it with? Toilet tissue?
or a towel or whatever you have there or whatever.
Mm.
If you use
I be
tissue, it's
I be
gonna.
having food stuck on my mirror because I floss. in front of the
Me
mirror.
too.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
The
get the
food
food
shootout.
off the mirror. You can't just be like popping and be like, I
Mine
get
be
that
like
later.
toothpaste droplets.
Yeah.
You be like shrapnel from the.
I hate when the toothpaste gets on the counter and it gets.
Oh, yeah.
I be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and it
It's
gets
hard
stuck. Yeah, I be like,
immediately.
oh yeah.
Toothpaste is wild business.
Mm.
'Cause
Oh, we
as
could-
soon as it hits the air, it's like, man, this will be going on in our
If you wearing all black and you get it on you, you got to change.
You're
Oh,
done.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
for the whole
it's a
day.
wrap on the day.
You're
Oh, yeah,
done.
it's on you.
I went
It's on
to a urologist yesterday.
Okay, what's
For the
wrong with your
first time.
penis?
I went in there just to check. I want my balls checked.
Okay.
Like I'll be feeling stuff in there, so I'll be
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, man, what's going on down
Mhm.
here?" And so
Same guy.
It's a girl
Oh,
that I didn't know
yeah.
about until yesterday.
Romantic.
She's like, when she comes in, I was like, "Wait, it's a woman?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hi." So I panicked internally while I'm filling out the paperwork because this was a new doctor for me. And so, but she was black. I was like, well, you stuck with me now.
Yeah.
You know, once I see black physicians, I'm like, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just pulled the penis out immediately. Wait, we can talk first. Oh, all right.
My bad.
Like, sir, you are at the counter.
Oh, yeah.
So where you even coming in for?
But she was
Does it
all
make
in
you
there,
feel
man.
Awkward where you have to smack it for a little bit of girth before you pull
Did you get it girthy?
I thought about like, do I need to get it girthy before I pull it out? And then, but we was talking business, so it was hard for me to be like, all right, think about something sexy. Think about something sexy. But it was like business being talked and like, cancer and, this. So
it's
my
penis
mind
flaccid
couldn't
talk,
focus.
yeah.
I was like, you know what, you just going to have to take it on the soft.
Yeah.
And what I found surprising was that I was more comfortable with her than with a guy.
Mhm.
Oh wow. I mean, I kind
That
of get
makes
that.
sense.
And Sabrina was like, that's because you be smashing women. I was like,
That makes sense.
Is it
Touche.
because her hands were smaller? Because if she had big dude hands, you might be like, I
Hey,
don't
get
know.
those man mitts. I don't
Nah,
want
I
anywhere
didn't-
near me.
I
Like
didn't notice the head. But when she was examining stuff and it was like, I was like, yo, I'm mad comfortable now.
Mhm.
Oh.
So I was surprised.
Still no girth, huh?
Nah, it was just
And she maintained
because I ain't
eye
wanted to
contact, or
grow.
did she look down?
Because then you go into
She ain't the first
I
boner
don't
she
want it to
saw
grow
while working.
while she examining.
What if she touches it the right way though? And
Then
she's
it-
hitting you?
then it's just gonna be what it is. I'm gonna just have to
What if she-
apologize
what if
on
she
the
just hit
back
that?
end.
Sorry.
But I was super comfortable though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
get that though.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But initially I was like,
Yeah.
I was going through all these thoughts in my mind. I was like, man, I gotta bulk up real quick.
Wait, how long before when they said she's a girl? How long before she came in the room?
I had some time.
Yes.
Because the initial setup nurse was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was just doing all kind of stuff. And then she left. And then I was filling out the paperwork like, man, come on.
Because I just
man.
thought about him on his phone. But
Yeah.
he didn't put the headphone in. And you hear, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, no, sorry.
Man.
She
I was
walks in.
like-
Hello, my guy, sir.
Damn it.
Yeah, my bad.
But I was mad comfortable.
That's good.
Yeah, that makes sense though. I get
Yeah.
it.
that makes
And I
sense.
go in there, when I go to see a physician, I give him all the information I have on myself.
Right.
Like, man, what about this? What about this? Why does it lean to the left or to the right? Whichever way.
Why is it
leans.
lean?
Yeah, so I was getting answers on everything.
And when they be like, oh, that's nothing, you be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I thought that was really something.
Because what she told me was because I felt stuff in there, and she was like, it's I forgot the name of it already. But one is a side effect of the vasectomy. Like some of the sperm gets
It stays in.
Yeah, it comes out of the cut that they make.
You got
it
loose
comes
nut.
out.
Mhm.
And so there's a little growth there. So she felt that like right away. And she was like, you could feel it here. And then when I tried to grab it, it moved down. So I was like, all right. And she said cancer, if it was cancer, it wouldn't be painful. Or if it was something like that detrimental, it will always be painful. Because I said I felt something on my testicle, the left testicle, the bigger one of the two.
Uh-huh.
And so she felt something there. And she said what that was. And it was something that was minor too. So I was like, all right. But I'm going to we still going to do the ultrasound.
Okay.
So I got to
Yeah.
schedule that.
Wait. So after the vasectomy, stuff is it like
It's
a leak?
called a.
Is that common?
Yes. So it's
What does
it's
it
a
do?
common thing. It's just sperm getting out of the reroute that they set up in
Right.
the vasectomy. It's just,
But what does
sperm
that
getting
cause?
out
Like
of-
what happens?
It's just like a little ball in your nut.
How come you can't nut it out?
in your sack that you feel.
How come you can't like nut it out?
I
It
guess
goes
'cause
to another place? Or
Yeah.
something?
So
Oh,
does
okay.
it hurt or?
You got a detour from your sperm to somewhere else? Is a whole nother deposit drop somewhere?
with the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's they reroute the sperm. So that's why you still
So
able
when
to
you're like,
bust a nut.
the sperm is like rerouting, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Because the sperm got to get out of
With an
the.
orange reflective vest
Yeah,
inside
nah,
it.
Because they
this
not-
way, this way.
They not vasectomy doesn't make you sterile,
Uh-huh.
so they
Right.
just got to reroute the actual sperm. So when you nut, you still get the semen, but it ain't no sperm in there.
So you nut in yourself?
No,
No.
it comes out.
Yeah, it goes back in.
The semen and sperm are different. The little spermies
Yeah,
don't.
where's the sperm
The
going?
floaties don't go,
Where's the sperm?
but you
going?
still get all the stuff.
I don't know exactly where the sperm end up and then where they die off, but it's like a reroute, the vasectomy.
So, but this
Okay.
does
But
it hurt?
I'll tell you what it. Let me find it. Because because she told me what
Shit,
it is.
I got 2 weeks, so I need to know.
You know what's funny?
Keon eyes all big.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Does it hurt? Does it?
This is how much little I know.
It didn't
I'm
work
thinking
completely?
like sperm and
Yeah,
semen are
nigga,
all the
like-
same, but like there's sperm and then there's semen and they're different. Because I thought semen was a sperm. I thought it was just different names for them.
I'm with you.
Right?
But one's
I
the
thought it's
things
just
that
white.
live inside of the fluid.
Would you say correct?
Yeah, one's a
One's
fluid.
the things that live
A
inside of the
granuloma, that's what it is. Granuloma are small lumps that can form in the scrotum after a vasectomy. They happen when sperm leaks from the cut end of the vas deferens tube, the tube that carries the sperm from the testes. Sperm granulomas are very common and happen in about 40% of people after a vasectomy.
Now, question: Is that something that the doctor made a mistake on when they did the?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It didn't sound like it was like a
Malpractice.
Okay.
Yeah.
40%, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
big,
yeah.
that's big,
So,
that's
but
big
like
time.
nothing hurts or nothing is uncomfortable or nothing's weird.
Well,
about it.
grow.
Now what I what I felt on my testicle though, that's not what she felt that she said was a granuloma.
Okay.
That's what was uncomfortable to me.
Okay.
I was like, man, what is this? And you know, it felt kind of swollen down there. So I was just like, what the hell is this? And
So-
it made me make the appointment.
So it wasn't pain. You was just like this lump.
That initial one, it was uncomfortable. It was like, you know, super sensitive to the touch. And
Okay.
then
Got
But
you.
that wasn't the grant.
it wasn't the
Okay.
The granuloma was just like a little, because I panic when I feel anything in there.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like, man, what's going on? This wasn't here before.
Right. That's a problem.
Yeah. So
So that is just something you feel, but it's no pain, no
Right.
uncomfort, none of that. All right,
Mhm.
cool. We're back on.
yeah.
Granuloma.
Granuloma.
A granuloma.
And she said the other one was something else too. I forget what she said, but we still gonna get the ultrasound.
Just to double make
Oh, of
sure.
course.
Triple check.
Double. Double
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Double down.
You
on
can't
the-
be
I need
careful.
to know
enough.
where this nut exhaust is going.
Nut exhaust.
That's a good point, bro. Because I'm like, yeah, where's this deposit at?
Going
Where
in
we...
the stomach? Is it going back down inside? I don't know.
Greg said, you just nutting in yourself?
It stays with you. It stays with you.
Well, they die off. You know what I'm saying? So
So they die off.
Yourself a rag afterwards.
No, here's for you to clean up. Here, you dirty slut, you. Looking in the mirror, look at you, you nasty bastard. Get out of here. Yeah, you dirty bird.
We're back with another episode of Daddy Issues.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, bro.
Longest intros in hip hop.
Yeah,
That's
welcome.
how we
Who
do
y'all
it.
got?
Welcome back, broski.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Yeah?
man.
Is
I'm
it
back
really?
in the flow.
Miss
Yeah.
you, man.
You know what I discovered? Like I would have dread about getting back to everything, but once I'm in it, I'm
feel
good.
good, yeah.
Once
Yeah.
I'm in it, like when I got back on the road last weekend, I was like, the road. But once I was on the road, I was like,
That's what we do, yeah.
Yeah. I was just back. But it's that anticipation of it where I just be like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything, and then once I get there, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I'm there, I'm like, man, let's get it, show.
all right.
So,
I could say the same thing about events. Like, so be like, we got an event. I'd be like, man, I don't go to that
oh
shit.
man, all the
And
time.
And when I
man.
show up and I see people, and stuff, I'd be like, hey,
I'm all in.
what's up, guys? But
Yeah.
they're going. I'd be like, oh,
Sometimes the flip
shit.
side too, you be like, why did I come to this?
Oh yeah, you get
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Why did I come to
For
this?
sure.
I can't wait to get home.
I could have been doing X, Y, Z.
Right.
Yeah.
Home is nice, man.
No, home be
I don't
chilling.
understand why people like
Home is a good
for
ass
people who
time.
don't want to be like, you know, those busybodies. Like, I got to be out the house. I'd be like, I like being at home.
Well, for us, we live out.
I was gonna say you've
We
been
have
busy
to.
for
We've been
such a
out.
long
Yeah,
time.
we've been on the road and in comedy clubs for years.
decades.
Yeah.
Almost.
So home for us is a
Literally.
vacation. Like home for me is a vacation.
Me too.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling everybody.
It took me so long to get a house that I don't like leaving it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the truth. I'm like, I pay for this. Nah.
Mhm.
And then when you out, you spending money. When you at the house,
That
you're
part.
not
Outside
Yeah,
is
yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
bro.
Going out is you're paying for something. Whether it's
Something.
gas, food, anything like that. You're paying for something. When you're at home, you can get your little HelloFresh on.
No.
You see what I did there? Did you see me wiggle? Did you
I didn't see that coming.
Did you see me wiggle that?
I didn't see that
Wet.
coming. That was
I did
good.
not see that coming.
Smooth
That
as
was
heck,
good.
man.
Dirty bastard.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. March is National Nutrition Month.
Oh,
And
is it?
yeah, and
They just be making
HelloFresh
months, huh?
makes and HelloFresh makes it easy to choose delicious dietitian approved meals. Simply look for the dietitian win tag on their menu choices for meals under 700 calories with 1/3 less sodium. That's
Oh, good.
Oh.
They cut down the sodium?
Yeah.
The low sodium
That's
joints. I'm
everything.
in.
right.
Hell yeah.
With the cost of groceries going up, and groceries are high as heck right
I
now.
heard about the eggs.
Y'all need eggs? I got you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, no bullshit. I mean, no, sorry,
Definitely
sorry.
coming.
Yeah, I'm
Coming
gonna pull up
in.
on some eggs. Now is the perfect time to get started with HelloFresh. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. HelloFresh has 40 weekly recipes to choose
Dang,
from.
40?
Yeah, 40 of them things for all meal occasions, lifestyles, and preferences. Take your pick from meals like soy glazed salmon with
Whoa.
rice or mushroom and chive risotto. Delicious.
fancy. That sound fancy.
That's fancy as heck. It's like
Lavish up in
a
there.
restaurant. Powering up with protein is easier than ever with HelloFresh. Just check the Protein Smart tag on their menu to quickly find recipes featuring 30 grams or more protein, like 1 pot pork and black bean chili, or
Oh,
creamy Dijon dill chicken. I love dill too, man.
Mm.
I love me some
like dill pickle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or the
It's good to cook with.
I
seasoning?
cook with dill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it gives you that little.
It's up there in our cabinet. I never used it.
Yeah.
I didn't even
It's
smell
good.
it. I don't know what it is.
It gives you that kick, that little sour kick. Okay.
Okay.
With HelloFresh, you're getting seasonal ingredients picked at a peak ripeness for quality you can taste. Ingredients travel from the farm to your home in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Okay.
And once again, to get HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com/issue60. That's issue60 and use code issue60 for up to 60% off plus free shipping. Once again, that's go to HelloFresh.com/issues60 and use code issue60 for 60% off plus free shipping.
Yo, that free shipping, though.
Yeah, you gotta be a fool not to get that deal.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Fool.
That was a good one, DC.
Oh man, you know,
That was smooth.
That was
bro.
a good one, man.
try to keep us on point.
Shout out to the Chatsworth up in here. We see y'all in here in the Chatsworth.
Oh, they in that thing?
Yeah,
They still
in
been
here,
pulling
man.
up, man. People online be like, I'm not watching if Tony's not there. But these cats came back every time.
Yeah, they was hanging pretty
The
tough with us.
loyalties.
Yeah. That's a weird
Loyalties.
announcement, by the way.
What's that?
If Tony ain't here, I ain't want. All right,
So
nigga.
get your
Right.
ass out of here.
Right.
That's hurtful.
Right.
What you commenting for? Get your ass.
Well, it's not hurtful because it's on your page, so I understand. But I'm just like, so
But it can be hurtful to the people that are on the show.
Hey, what are we, chopped liver?
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that-
Because y'all,
Yeah.
y'all read the comments.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all read the
I
comments. so
definitely
it's
think
like,
it's
damn.
hurtful. It's just like, why are you?
I would be hurt.
nah.
Like it's like,
oh.
man, if such and which ain't here, I don't want to hear shit you talking
Because
about. Tony
if
Baker. I'd
it
be
was
like,
on
damn, yo.
if it was on a platform that was like it's on your page, it started on your
But
page.
they could
so,
still say
like-
that if it wasn't on his page.
No, look, if they said it and it was not on his page, I'd be like, well, fuck you. You know
Well,
what I mean?
it's still
But
fuck
It's hurt-
you.
It's still because they know y'all read the comments. That's how y'all. That's how you even know it was said, regardless if it's on my page or not. It's still daddy issues.
So why would y'all say that?
So it's like you could,
to me, it's not. It's just a weird announcement. Like
it's hurtful.
it's just
Nope,
weird.
Tony, nope. You be like, all right. No, because I don't think it's hurtful because you still get a ton of people who pull up.
I
And a
can't
ton
say
of
I
people
was
who say
hurt.
there's love.
by
Yeah, I
it.
don't think I was hurt, but you're just like
To me, it was
y'all
just
some
like,
weirdos,
I
bro.
like, what does that change?
Why are you
What does
hurt?
that do?
Super
You ever been hurt?
unnecessary.
Yeah, because it's like if somebody's not around, we don't want to hear what you got to say. So it's like fuck y'all until the person I like comes back. That shit.
Maybe,
that shit don't
not,
feel
not,
good
hurt,
to
not
read.
hurt, but I would say like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
you're just like, okay.
like it's an ensemble.
It's like, Method Man ain't gonna be on this album. Like, fuck this album.
Which
Now I'm feeling like I should.
hurt.
Now I'm feeling like I should have been offended.
But the thing is, I'd be
like-
okay.
I still
I guess
feel
I'd be okay
offended.
with somebody feeling that way. To me, it's just weird to say.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just weird.
It's a hurtful thing to say. That's what I'm saying. They said it publicly so we can see it and read it.
you know what it is for me? I see way worse shit about me sometimes. And
Yeah.
That's why
so
I'm
that
like-
I was just like, try again.
It's like you can keep that
Tuesday.
to yourself.
Definitely
Absolutely,
keep that
You know what I
to
mean?
yourself.
Those are
It's definitely keep that to yourself.
Yeah, it's like, man, especially when you read the comment section, be like, hey, man, you know.
But I'm like, we
it's like
miss
somebody,
Tony too.
it's like somebody talking about you right in
Chaz
your
brought
face.
it up.
I'm
So
like,
that means he saw it.
I'm like, we're I'm like, yo, we miss Tony too. We can't wait to have Tony back on, right? It's like it's no
It's
doubt.
not like we going on. We got this.
Yeah.
We'll care.
We
Who
don't need
needs
the
Michael?
nigga. Yeah. We singing just fine without him.
Right.
We miss him too. So
Like
for them to I feel for them to say it, it's like
Because it's that or nothing. It's like, hey man, we're here. We're showing up.
Yeah.
But it's like being mad at that one audience member. It's like, hey,
Like if somebody was like, if Sylvester Stallone is not in Creed 3, I ain't watching that shit.
Right.
If Michael B. Jordan see it, he gonna be like, damn, man, you missing out on
he probably
on a
heard
good
that for sure, and they
project.
still did.
I'm sure
100
he
mil.
hears it, but it probably won't feel good to hear.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
know,
I know.
yeah, you missing out on a good movie.
I might be coming where DC come from. Just like it's been so much worse.
And we had
I'm
some
like,
good episodes. I'm like, y'all lost then, dog.
Exactly, especially last week. People was really complimenting us on last
we
week.
had
So they
some
was
good
like,
ones.
man, fuck what y'all talking about.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the guests that came on were good.
Brendan did
Very
good?
thankful for
Brendan
them.
was solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to all
Brendan
the
was
women.
last week.
Yeah.
DC.
Sneed.
I mean, I said DC.
Dion Lack.
Lack.
Sneed, you said Sneed, see?
I know I said
He said
Sneeze, and I
like
said
I'm
DC.
not on the show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a guest, nigga.
DC was
wrong
there
with
one
you?
day. He made it once.
That's a much better background, Craig, by
That's
the way.
great. Yeah, with the
Yeah, I
brick
don't know where you
wall.
was at
In
first,
You got
in
bro.
a
parole.
dungeon.
No, because I can't walk into every room because we're filming and there's stuff on the boards and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm out here in New York doing the Daily Show with Marlon.
Oh yeah, he's there all week. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up on you.
Who are they leaning towards to host that show?
Right now, they have such a well-oiled machine that whoever comes in here is gonna have a great chance to do well.
I like Wanda on there.
Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, them
She
clips
was
I've been
fit.
seeing with her been funny, man.
Wanda's
Wanda's funny to
was
me.
real-
She is funny.
Leslie was real good too.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was making some dope points and commentary.
Wait, so
on there.
is this like an audition process, or what are they like?
No, it's just, like I said, the showrunner's been here 27 years. It's a well-oiled machine, and if it ain't broke,
Oh,
let's
okay.
just see who else comes on and shines and actually has the opportunity to do it.
I feel like they just kind of vetting people.
Yeah. Then
Which letting
they
other
did that
people
with
do it and
something
see
else
who
too,
like
right?
feels. But they did that with Wendy Williams
yeah,
show.
Wendy
it was
Williams.
like all kind of people coming in. And
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
let's see who
Give you a week to host.
fits the best.
Yeah.
If they say you hired whoever is going to take the job.
Yeah.
Of course, they look at ratings too, right? Like people really tuned in and watched when they were there.
Yeah. Oh, they
Yeah.
always looking at ratings.
Right.
And,
Okay.
and reaction. The
Yeah.
audience has a big part in who's here.
Mhm.
They're like, yo, we love them, and they flood like the emails and the DMs. It all plays a part.
Yeah.
How long Marlon do that show till he get canceled if he got hired?
We trying to get canceled on the first day.
Like Marlon getting canceled if he does a daily show. It is,
Oh, he getting canceled.
Yeah, Martin.
It's capable still.
Big
though. It's capable.
cancellation.
Marlon
And
be like,
he's toned it down a bit. He's toned it down. No, he didn't tone the comedy down, but he's toned down.
the words.
Nah, it's cable. You can get away with the words.
Mm.
Just, the act outs.
He
Oh,
taking
okay.
it? Is he taking it there verbally?
Yeah,
Yeah, I figure.
I love it.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
definitely.
I was like,
Let's
yeah,
get
you
it,
brought
show.
me in. Have you seen what I do? This is what I
Right.
do. This is what you paying
Y'all
for.
asked for this.
You asked for
Mhm.
this.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is a newer version of Marlon. Though it's sit down, but if you watch the other hosts, when they do bits, their act outs aren't as good. It's just words. With
Mhm.
him, he could actually
Do
the
it.
character
Do the
voice.
entire
Yeah,
performance.
He's
Right.
act out McGee.
Yeah. And Marlon's a great actor in general, so you're getting
He
an
is.
entire performance.
Right. He'll take it there.
Mhm.
But it also keeps him in a spot so that he don't go.
Oh yeah, Marlon will run across
Right.
that
Man.
stage.
He be in there
yeah,
drenched.
yeah.
Opening the show, he be drenched.
Right. Is
Like,
Roy
we
Wood
just
still
like-
there?
Yeah, Roy's here. We did a sketch with him yesterday.
Yeah. That dude funny.
He's
man.
fun.
Oh, Roy, funny as
Oh,
hell.
he got to be in the running for taking over, huh?
But Monty Jones is on today.
Oh,
Okay.
Monty, okay.
So
You-
James and Sydney will be over.
I was about to
here
say, you
for a
link up with
second.
James and Sydney yet?
Yeah, I seen them the first day. I went over to see Bomani on the first day, and then they're coming over here today.
Okay.
Noise.
New York is cracking.
For sure, I gotta get out there.
How's it feel to be in the city you sold out on?
Oh man, it's great.
Trader.
Great
Just
question,
talking
Chaz.
That's a good-
We were getting on his neck about that.
Yeah, how's it been back?
Yeah,
In the
great
city that you
question,
traded your
Chaz.
back, you
Man,
turned
they
your back
miss
on.
me. I can't even walk down the street without them
Nah,
being like,
man.
"Hey,
No Knicks, nothing on his
Man,
hat.
look out,
No
man.
Knicks
I'm
shirt.
not corny like that. I don't just go Golden State because I'm not
Oh,
Golden State.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you
Niners.
Niners.
Look out, man. Watch out.
Oh, Niner game for sure. You got a point on that one.
Let's move on.
Now I would look really crazy if I've never worn a Knicks hat and now I'm throwing on Knicks and Mets hat.
You're
Yeah.
from
You
there.
would.
You're right about that.
You would look very
You're right
crazy.
about that.
You would look
he
very,
looks
very,
even crazier
very.
with Lakers
You
stuff
would look
on.
very,
though.
very, very crazy.
Him.
You would look.
Wait,
you
is
would
he
look.
a Laker fan?
You would look black
Craig's a
beanie,
Laker fan.
black hoodie crazy.
He hates the Lakers.
Well, who's your
I'm
team?
a
What
Laker
do-
hater.
Who's his
Yeah.
team?
That's the only team I don't like. It's the Lakers.
Craig don't like
He don't
any
have no
basketball
basketball
team.
team.
Oh, you don't have no
hates
basketball
the
team?
Lakers.
He
Yeah.
just hates the
I like
Lakers.
everybody but the Lakers. That's my team.
We can't talk to this nigga no
What
more.
you mean?
Anybody says that, like, there's no.
He stayed loyal to the
yeah,
Giants.
there's no
though.
dignity though.
I'm Giants and Yankees. What you mean? I'm just basketball. I was a Jordan fan, so in New York you couldn't be a Jordan fan.
No, you cannot.
You moving? You
had
gonna go
to,
to another room?
sparks.
He gonna
Like, why I
move.
gotta
Yeah,
like
if you
room?
move another
Every time we
room.
look over, it's a different
You gotta
room.
move.
He gonna be outside next.
I was actually gonna go outside.
His final shot is gonna be him here in the
I just
studio.
still got a
Like, oh,
stage right
shit.
now because we're about to do rehearsals.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping active and in the environment, so if I'm needed, I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Craig,
I
I
told
work.
you I ain't gonna miss a show.
Okay, man.
Dedication.
Working on
Dedication.
Dedication,
I never miss as well.
Hard work.
got
accountability, and
questions.
dedication.
We got some questions.
Yeah.
we got?
Tanisha Turner.
Go to
She
A
wa-
regular.
She watched Cancel Court on All Def Digital about who's the most dangerous 90s gangster rappers. Who's more dangerous? 90s gangster rappers or today's rappers? Who y'all think is most dangerous?
Today's rapper.
Today.
Today. These rappers is getting murdered left
Yeah.
and right.
Today.
Today.
Yeah, easily.
The only reason why I
Easily.
would say today is because they're doing it on camera.
Right.
There's all these
Mhm.
cameras
No, that's
around,
not the
they
only
still
reason.
do it.
They actually doing it
Because I feel like
a lot.
hip hop rap in the day was like it was a great way to get out of the situations. It was a great way to get out of there, put your people on, start businesses. I felt like it was a lot more business minded then than it is now, and that should be backwards. But
Well, it was more creativity back then. Now they actually have to live out their raps. They can't just make up the
Yeah.
story. It's like, look, you ain't got to kill 15 people. You can make that up.
And remember when Biggie and Pac got killed? Remember how shocking that was?
Right.
Mhm.
You was like, oh, damn, we lost some
Right.
rappers. Now when you lose one, you just be like, dang, another one got
Again.
It's like
killed?
every week is damn near
Yeah.
somebody else.
Mhm.
Now, mind you, they're not all to that level of fame that
Right.
Yeah,
Pac and
fact.
Biggie were.
Fact.
Right.
But it's still just like I constantly see like rappers getting murdered out, and I just be
Yeah.
like,
I don't
a
be
lot
knowing-
of them I haven't heard of.
Yeah, I
but
don't be
it's
knowing who they
still-
are, but
That
yeah.
doesn't negate the fact that these are
Right.
rappers.
Wait,
getting-
did y'all hear about Young Dolph and all that before he was murdered?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I knew
I knew
about
he
him.
was,
I
yeah.
knew about
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Trying to think of a more
even
obscure one.
Triple X.
But you know, like even for Nipsey, he was bigger after he died.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
we knew Nip, but you know, same.
He was
Pop-
right. He was right on the cusp
Right.
of
Mhm.
He was
mainstream.
about to pop. Yeah.
And then when everybody else, when he got people just like, oh, I love his albums. It's like
Because I was at the. I'll
You
never
know,
forget. I was
sound
at the
like
J. I was at the.
conspiracy theorists, but all these guys got big insurance claims that are on their head from the label, and then once they pass, a lot of them haven't signed their work over to their family members, so it just stays in the label. That's
Oh,
what I think about too. Like, wait, hold on, are they setting them up?
I didn't even thought about that. So
Yeah.
the company will take an insurance policy on her, on like a life insurance policy on them.
Yeah,
hmm.
That sound. I mean, that sounds like we would we've heard more about that, right?
Yeah.
If it was like, is that common?
But it's one of those hustles or one of those things that you probably never think of. No, companies like how often do they go like
a lot of people put insurance claims on their investments.
Like property, yeah.
I feel that.
Like they put $2 million into the artist or whatever. They're like, oh, I got insurance on this.
It's a lot of money up.
that's a lot of money up. It
Pop
makes,
Yeah,
Smoke
but
was
they would,
murdered,
but they
right?
would make
Yeah,
more
Pop
on
Smoke
the
was
artist
murdered.
being alive though.
well, for sure.
So
But
No,
still,
because
that
the
doesn't
legs,
make
you still
I
make your
don't
money
know.
off. They don't make tour money off the artists, so they don't care.
If
And
you got a
once they
$2 million
die,
The dead money is more. The label's getting that more so than the artists.
and they not splitting it with nobody. You know what I mean?
they got
Yeah.
your work.
yeah.
But when
can.
someone dies, usually a lot of people run out and buy their album.
Right,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
A lot of people that still living, they just like, Pop Smoke sold more after he died.
All right.
He didn't have an album until he died.
Oh,
Two,
really?
Technically.
yeah.
His first real album was after he died. And 50 Cent took that on.
That's true.
Oh,
That
damn.
second,
never even got a chance
that
to see
label,
A lot
that
of
label
people say
did him
real
dirty.
albums, but these dudes be having albums before their real album comes out.
True.
Yeah, now they'd be like, mixtapes, whatever. But he didn't have a solid project until after he died.
He just had that one single, right? We had a couple.
He had a couple of songs that was blowing up, like obviously, Welcome
Yeah.
to the Party and stuff. But then when he died, then 50 Cent took it on. Then the pandemic happened, and then that album just went crazy. It was like all these hits. The second album that they put out, the label literally took anything that they had from him and took every song from him, which is why you don't hear no new Pop Smoke stuff.
and pieces
They
together.
literally just pieced stuff together. It was like 30 plus songs or something like that.
How'd that album do?
Like 50,
Terrible.
50 had what,
Oh.
2 albums or 3 albums before his first album dropped?
One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
you
had
count mixtapes or what?
Mixtapes don't count as albums.
Well, he was
back
on a
then.
whole
Well,
nother
he had
label
one. He had
before
Power of a
dropped it.
Dollar, and they shelved it.
Before he popped, all I heard was How to Rob.
Yeah.
That's all I knew from him.
That was supposed to be on Power of a Dollar.
How
But
to
they
Rob?
ended up-
Yeah.
yeah, but they ended up shelving that album.
Ain't
And
that
it's
the
funny,
album-
you can hear how different he sounds on that album because he didn't
He
get shot in the mouth.
Yeah.
So you can vocally hear the difference in the way he raps.
Isn't that song the reason he got
Was
shot?
it better or worse?
No,
I
he
think
got
he
shot
sounded
over
better
Ghetto
on How to
Quran, they
Rob,
say.
me
Oh, okay.
personally. But he still sounded dope. It gave 50 like a more unique sound
Mhm.
because of the
The
way he
edge.
sounded. It definitely, it didn't hurt his career, but
Right.
me listening to like a dude rapping, I was like, he was more crisp
Oh,
on How to Rob.
you liked him better. I thought also How to Rob. He didn't have the he hadn't get shot.
I'd have to
yet.
go back and
No.
listen to it. I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
'Cause it always sounded like 50 to me, regardless.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
remember that my teammates was like, man, it's this new dude. He talking about everybody. And we
Yeah.
listened to it in the car. We was like, yeah.
That's not why he got shot though.
Oh, I
That's
thought
not
it
How to
was
Rob.
for that song.
Nah,
He
he
was-
was
he
involved
was-
in a lot of shit.
He was talking too much shit about real street dudes in Queens.
Oh,
So a lot of people think, oh, he's talking about all the rappers. No, it was the street dudes he was mentioning. Because it was what's his name?
That
Put
was
the hit
in
out on.
Ghetto Quran. that
That's
he
the song I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
That's the song
Yeah,
that got
that-
him in trouble because it was like, hey man. You know
How to
what I'm saying?
Rob, none of them rappers touched him. It was
Nah.
Okay, yes, that's why I had confused. How to Rob and the
Mhm.
Quran. Okay,
It was what's his name?
Supreme.
Supreme.
Yeah,
Put the hit out. And then, the dude did it. The killer did his job. Well, not really, but
right.
he
And
shot
nine-
him 8 times.
Yeah,
That's one in the
nine-
face.
Nine times.
9 times. So it was like, hey man, I
Yeah.
thought he was gone.
What you
Yeah.
want me to do?
Yeah. But, technically, when did he get shot? It wasn't the 90s.
2000s, right?
So,
Early 2000s.
but I do think we hear a lot more about rappers dying now than opposed to the
Yeah.
90s.
Because Game had 5, right? He got hit 5 times.
Mhm.
And
That's
then
2000s.
right, that was like early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's also social media. We hear about everything.
We
now.
hear
True,
about everything.
true.
Right.
Like back in the 90s, we lost Big L,
Mhm.
Freaky Ty from the Lost Boys, Tupac, Biggie.
Biggie.
Jam Master
Double
J.
T.
What
Roy.
was his
Jam
name?
Master J was 2000.
Yeah.
That was 2000?
Yeah.
Well, then we lost people to jail too. Steady B.
Said it to jail?
We talking about
Lou-
murders.
Yeah,
They
murder.
alive.
Murders,
But
though.
they alive.
Talking about
Yeah.
murders.
It's way more now. It's not
there's
even
a,
close.
there's
Yeah.
a list though.
I'm
I think.
stalling out. Like, I'm sure there's more people. I don't want to
Sure.
disrespect the
I'm
dead,
sure.
but I'm stalling out
There's
on
Lil
remembering
Snoop.
90s
Lil
rappers.
Snoop. Yep. That
Who?
one, Lil Snoop was 2000, I think.
Yeah,
He was
I don't know.
2000.
I thought you said in the 2000s. I was like,
Who'd you
Lil
say?
Snoop?
Lil
he
Snoop.
said Lil Snoop.
Oh.
Lil
that's
Snoop could
2000.
Lil Snoop could rap.
I'm trying to think who else got murdered up.
Now it's like
In the
who?
90s.
It's every week.
King Von, Dolph,
Take off.
XX.
Takeoff,
Take
XX
Off.
Extension,
Triple X.
Pop Smoke.
Pop
Smoke.
Smoke.
There's some other
And
smaller
then,
guys.
matter of fact, just go on All Def
There was-
Music page and you'll just
Yeah,
just
there-
scroll.
There was that one kid who got shot at the. It was at Roscoe's.
Oh, that's
P&B.
Oh,
P&B.
yeah.
So we're already way past.
Right.
Yeah.
And
There was-
Nipsey,
Right.
obviously.
There was a little
Yeah.
white dude, Lil Peep or something like that.
Lil Peep. No, that's he. I think he overdosed.
Oh, he overdosed.
Yeah, him and Mac
Hey,
Miller
Juice
WRLD
overdosed.
overdose.
WRLD
Mac
overdosed,
overdose.
Mac
yeah,
Miller overdose.
We got those, but as far as murders go, yeah.
There's a ton
Still
of
bad.
Chicago alone got
Oh,
hella
yeah.
rappers.
Yep. Duck. What's
Yeah,
his name?
Yeah,
FBG,
Duck.
FBG Dub.
That beef is that's why Vaughn got
FBG
killed. That's-
Brick.
That stuff goes.
No, not FBG Brick is still alive.
But that's what
FBG
I'm
Duck,
wondering.
Duck.
I'm wondering though, is it
Cash,
Is it,
FBG Cash
is
got
it the
killed
social
too.
media? Because we hear about like a lot of these rappers. If it was the '90s, we would have never heard about them. They weren't big enough to make national. Like Pac and Biggie were huge. That's why it was huge.
But even then, I can still name you probably like 5 that were big too. Like X was huge.
Not
Pac and
big.
No,
you know what I mean?
They're on
X
another level.
X was huge.
X was
though.
huge. X was huge.
Like
He
what
was
we hear
huge
about
on
now.
Takeoff was huge.
What we hear about now, you're gonna hear.
Dolph was pretty huge too.
Yeah, but they
He
weren't
wasn't as big as like Takeoff.
Dolph was
or
big
Triple
underground,
X.
but he wasn't
Yeah.
big.
No, he wasn't as big as Takeoff.
Yeah.
Like
He
I
was
feel like
independent
we
though,
had social media then, we would have heard a lot more. Like I mean, you think about even in the Bay, right? What was
Mac Dre.
and all those.
Did he get murdered?
He got
When
murdered.
was
Yeah.
that?
That was I was in college.
2000s?
2000s, yeah.
Okay.
It was like 04.
So like a lot of that
05.
stuff, or like my man from Pittsburgh, Jacka,
Yeah.
like stuff like
Yeah.
that stuff like that would be on social media
You're right.
back
yeah.
in the day.
Yeah, y'all
You know
probably
what I
didn't hear
mean?
about
Yeah. So
that
it's
was
like,
huge in the Bay. Jacka, Mac Dre dying. It was huge.
I heard about Mac Dre.
Okay.
That was my intro to him. His death.
Right.
damn,
Same. I ain't hear about it until he died.
Yeah, but Jack, I've never even heard about.
Oh,
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But if that was
Exact
now,
moment. Yeah.
even though it happened,
It
2000s,
kind of
though.
happened social media
Yeah.
time,
Not
but it was
2004?
early, so it wasn't like
it
booming
wasn't
now.
not now. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
When did YouTube come around? 2008?
No, YouTube been around since
YouTube been out for a minute.
4, 5
Yeah.
maybe.
Because we was watching that in college. We'd watch
watch
E-Bomb's
highlights.
World.
Yeah.
I
and
remember
stuff
like
that.
06, 08 when I remember like YouTube,
That's when
Facebook
it
around
really-
that time. I was
Yeah.
definitely out of high
But
school,
social
out of
media
college.
wasn't, because remember it was just Facebook and MySpace.
Right.
And we was all
Wait, was the
transitioning to
first rapper
Facebook.
murdered Scott LaRock?
Oh, I remember. Oh yeah,
was-
that's
that was 80s?
That's KRS-One brother.
That's his homie for sure. Was that his
That
brother?
was his like mentor.
Okay.
DJ.
That was late 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Gaddafi died.
He was the first. Would you say he was the first rapper murdered?
I said, was he the first one?
I don't
I was
know.
asking because he was like early in the rap game and he got murdered.
I know Ill Will. Nas always talked about him. He wasn't the rapper, but that was
It's like his homie
his
in the
friend
circle.
that got shot. Yeah. He talked about
And
him
it
all
was
the
Stretch
time.
as well.
Mhm.
Tupac's
Stretch
boy.
will always talk. Tupac will always talk about him. But I just think it's way more shooting going on now.
Yeah.
Oh, then there was Soldier Slim.
All soldiers.
Oh
now.
yeah.
Mhm.
New Orleans.
Know Your Clap. One of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
I think too a big difference is I remember like I feel like rappers then were just talking about their experiences versus rapper now are like DC kind of alluded to, trying to prove like I'm really about this and I'm gonna keep doing this and I want everybody to see that I'm doing this.
Right.
Where before it was like we're just telling you our story. We don't do this shit no more.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're just telling you our story. Where now they're like, no, I want you to know
It's serious.
this is
beef.
what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and this is where my street cred. It's like they're like, I feel like it went from storytelling to glorified, and now I have to prove a point,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and that's why it's happening.
Right.
Versus before, just like I'm just telling you my life. I don't do this shit no more. I'm in a yacht now.
Right.
I mean, I'm golfing, but
I think it plays into the social media part is access.
yeah,
We feel too close to the celebrities. It's too easy to brush shoulders with them. So they had to keep that edge up in order for people to feel like they don't take it lightly because of where I came from. But also they just make it so much easier for them to get caught in the most terrible places. Just be obvious, be like, oh, I saw him at such and such, and it just spread around.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
he didn't. People thought it was his girlfriend that got him,
Nah.
in there, but
Caught
they were
up,
already
right.
there
Yeah.
waiting. It's just that kind of stuff can happen. Like
Yeah.
you post like Pop Smoke he posted
They
something
followed
and they
Pop Smoke,
found
yep.
him. They went to his
Yeah.
house and found him.
Mhm.
It's
They
just,
saw
you
like
know,
the address.
That's
little
crazy.
slip-ups and stuff like that.
And they pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you gotta take all that stuff off, bro. It's
yeah. But they don't want to. That's what I'm saying. They want like you
Yeah,
need to know. I ain't checking in. Or I ain't. You know what I mean? Like I got to prove a point. And
Speaking
it's
of
like-
that, somebody asked in the Chatsworth about how we feel about the John Morant situation.
I keep switching because the more I hear about, T, I'm like, man, it sounds like the people who's supposed to be guiding him are part of the problem.
Not a P was like, what do you guys think of the John Morant situation, especially from Craig viewing it as a father of a popular player? Also, the T Morant friend or dad critiques people. Oh, also the T Morant friend or dad critiques people who've had.
Now forgive me. What does T Morant have to do with it? It was someone that he knew.
That's
I know it's his
That's
dad.
his dad.
They're just saying his dad didn't teach him.
Because from what I heard from people who seen them or whatever, it seemed like T went from let's work, let's get here to now we live in a life, and like I'm your like he's in the entourage instead of being the guy.
I see that.
You know what I mean? Like now he the one getting.
But he looks
the
10 years older
strippers
than
and-
them. They,
Right.
they look about the same
So
age.
it sounds like T's kind of caught up in it too. and he's not guiding him.
Yeah, because he was really hands-on with Ja.
Yeah.
And getting him to where he's at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And now they're here and it's 200 mil, let's turn up. And
They more friends
yeah,
now.
which happens. I remember when I came friends with my dad, but my dad would still clock in the dad mode when it was time to clock in the dad mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like we still had, even in my 20s, we had conversations of like, hey man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but maybe you need to think about and then A, B, and C.
Right.
You can curse in front of your dad?
Now, yeah.
My
You be
dad-
cussing in front of him?
It's not crazy. My youngest brother does the hardest. Like he be going.
Your dad don't be tripping?
Me and Keith are more like, if we tell him a story or it's a
Y'all
part
not
of
heavy cussers anyway.
Nah,
bro.
but the little one just be going. He go the most. But my dad be going.
Yeah. I don't know,
So-
man. I never feel right.
In front of my mom,
Yeah.
I'm more. Our relationships have always been different with
Yeah.
our dad versus our mom. It's
Mhm.
always been, and maybe because it was all boys in the house,
Mhm.
maybe dad was always more of a, after we got grown.
Yeah.
Growing up, dad was, holy shit, no smoke, no nothing.
That's a big guy too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then as we got older, it was like it became more of a like, what's up, bro? Which is mom was just always like a, I don't know. It's just we still be like, hey mom, what are you gonna make us something to eat? Like it's just
Yeah.
can we have
It's,
this?
it's opposite with my mom. My mom was always like, because I got to see her Cleveland side so much when we went back home. So my mom was the homegirl. You know what I mean? So my mom, they
Like
playing
growing
cards.
up, mom was
yeah.
homegirl?
Yeah, you like my mom. She's a tough chick, right? From the projects of Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I always call my mom a hoodlum. There's legends of her beating up men and women across Cleveland.
I cannot see that, bro.
Yeah, so she grew up, tough environment,
Yeah.
man. The oldest of five.
She's so sweet.
Mama,
man.
that's so
Project.
sweet, bro.
I feel like
Sock you out.
Right.
yeah. So growing up, she was the one like you ain't play with. You know what I mean? It was like, but she was also like when they'd be drinking and talking shit and playing cards. I got to see that side of my mom. So when I got older. It wasn't a thing of like I'm like, well, mom, man, these bitches. It wasn't ever that, but it'd be like, I'm like, shit, and me and my mom, we'll be laughing. We can laugh at that stuff, I'm like, man, these, we do all that, and my mom was like, oh, I know, or she'd be the one to tell you some stories. I'm like, and these niggas have the nerve,
Cleveland, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because when you go back, when you go back and you see the environment, and you put it all together, and you just go like. My mom being who she is now, she's earned this piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Her being this is the person she wanted to be.
She's been through the fire. Right?
Yeah, man. I go like, you got to earn to be this peaceful, sweet. People, oh, you so sweet. Because I'll be like, hey, man, she a killer. She'll kill all y'all.
Cleveland is a gritty environment, man.
Oh, Cleveland with the woo.
Yeah. That's the
What
one place.
about you?
With my mom?
And your parents, yeah.
Oh, my dad. No, I don't. Well, my dad is. I don't. Whenever I do curse and slip up, he'll be like, hey, you getting curse? You getting a little. You getting a little edgy, huh? As if no. And then what bothers me is that he acts as if he don't. Like my dad, he don't curse like that, but I guess it offends him more. Like I'm just too comfortable now.
Huh.
Yeah, so I had to reel it back in. Like when he came to my show in SAC, he was like, "What are you? I liked it, but you was a little. You cursed a lot
you
too
be
much."
cussing a lot sometimes,
Bro,
man.
I did not know.
I be like, God damn, man. Come on, man.
I'm monitored now,
I'm
bro.
offended.
Yeah, I'm offended. And he be
It's
pointing
like
his curse
extra
words
cusses.
too. Yeah.
Man, yeah.
For no reason.
Oh, he'll
Damn.
drop an MF in a minute.
Man.
It'd be heavy. You feel it.
I'm like, damn.
But I've been monitored now. Like, man, let me tone this back. Yeah, just because when he said it, I was like, all right, me chill.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I definitely don't feel comfortable cussing in front of my parents, either one of them. Because one, they're not big cussers.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've ever heard my dad cuss. And two, it's just an automatic, mechanism.
Right.
I've slipped, throughout the years in anger, or like if I was repeating the story and I said, but I would catch myself.
Yeah.
But even now, I'm very cognizant of it. Like even when I do stand up, even when I do podcasts, I know my mom always watching everything, so I'll be like, I feel weird knowing that she's watching.
Yeah.
And she watches us play video games. I'll be Cuss McGee in the moment.
That's a different.
So I was like, sorry. We had like a conversation. She wasn't even tripping. I was like, sorry, we be cussing so much. It'd be me, my brother.
Hey,
we just
bro.
be in there.
Tough. Gaming is that's different.
Yeah, so it's just
Wait,
like,
what makes you curse?
this?
What makes you curse
Hey,
more
bro,
gaming?
you're a different
Because
person when
the
you're
pressure's
gaming, bro.
on, man. You just be pissed, and I'll be like, every time I get shot, I'll be like, man, fuck. Because in the moment, it's like I'm not thinking.
Bro,
it's just
or just a shit talk. Yeah, got you,
Yeah.
little bitch.
Yeah.
You're in there.
I'll be saying that. I'll be
No,
like,
bro.
got your ass, bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
It's different.
and for me, like
I've been playing Harry Potter, the Hogwarts, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, zapped your ass, little bitch wizard.
yeah,
Get your ass.
it's just cussy in the game
It
world.
is.
And so and it's funny too, like, you know, I
Abracadabra,
edit
mother-
myself in front of my kids too. It was just like, I don't want to be cussy around them either.
You expose them
Yeah.
to a lot, though.
Yeah, but the music they be cussing up a storm. But for me, they wouldn't really hear it. And then when they got older, and they would be cussing, I'd be like, oh.
You
I
did a-
remember one time I was like, oh, y'all getting
Tony
y'all
did
just
a
out here
fake-
Oh,
comfortable.
for real?
Tony
Wait,
did-
what happened?
Tony did a fake outrage with his parents, with his kids cussing. You remember this? They were. I think it was like the first time he was like, "Oh, well, they be cussing at school, blah 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 blah, but you can cuss at school, right?" And they were just like,
Oh yeah, because I asked them, I was like, y'all be cussing in school? They'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know. And so then when they get older, and you know, Sincere's a gamer, so he be on there cussing, I'll be like, y'all don't say nothing, but I'll be like, oh wow, you know, this is grown life. And to circle back to the John Morant thing, you know, when Serene was getting older and like him and his friends, I remember they was heavy on Snapchat, and they was like, you know, fake fighting in a parking structure in Burbank, like at the bottom. It's just, but it looked like a real brawl going on, like they boxing it up. I had to tell them, I was like, yo, y'all can't be posting this stuff and putting it on Snapchat. Like I had to go into, there's
Dad
no way
You had to click in.
I'm gonna let them, you know,
Right.
post this kind of stuff
Right.
because, especially in Burbank,
Right.
y'all can't be doing this, man. I was
Right.
like, so I had to tell them, I was like, y'all got to be careful about what you're doing in Burbank for one, because y'all black and
Right.
Hispanic,
Right.
they gonna hem y'all up
Fast.
It's a short
and
leash.
then you putting it on social media. This ain't a good look.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
had to tell them, like, you know, you can't be doing this. There's no way I can just let my child cut up,
Right.
you know, pulling pistols out and doing all this extra shit. I'm like, what is you doing?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You clock
You gotta clock
in.
Yeah, you gotta clock in.
And then
Yeah.
I think T has to. We get it. Your son made it, and you are living vicariously through
Right.
him because
Clearly.
your career. Because after I watched the E60, it made more sense. Like
He was on the verge, right?
T was nice, and he was gone. And then the girl he was with at the time, Ja's mom,
Got pregnant.
she said, "I'm pregnant." He's like, "All right, I'm done." He cut the hoop out to be a dad.
It's not the
So-
time to cut the hoop.
Are they still together?
No. So then he got with his second wife, and the reason why he started the backyard runs and all that was to keep the kids off the street. So he started with great intentions.
Straight dad, yeah, real
we
dad,
gonna do,
yeah.
and then once Ja hit, then it's like I can live out my wildest dreams now via my kid.
Yeah.
And so like you being his friend, but
Right.
he still needs his
He
dad.
Still
needs
gotta
that.
clock
He
in.
young, man.
You gave a 20-something-year-old $200 million.
Yeah.
Like he needs his father to
I
be
gotta
like,
be 23.
Because you can still be, because I have the relationship with Ivy and A. I'm still their friend, but when it's time to go into that zone
Right.
of hey, what is you doing?
What you doing?
What is you doing? I can shift easily.
I got no problem going to the what is you
Right,
doing?
what is you doing?
And I'll take the kick me out the entourage.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna let you
Yeah.
kick me out, you
Yeah.
know. And so where did y'all where did he grow up?
Memphis,
South Carolina.
Oh no, he's not from Memphis.
They're from Sumter or something. I don't know what it's called.
Yes,
South
I know it's
Carolina.
Somewhere in the South.
Man, they got the streets out there.
Apparently, from what I heard, apparently
They
it's-
shredding John. Act like, is he that much of a studio gangster?
They
Did
got
he
the
not have?
streets in South
because
Carolina.
they said
No disrespect.
where
to South
T is
Carolina.
from and where I guess where they're from it is, and that's why he started the backyard runs. But Ja went to the nice schools, the
Yeah.
whatever. So it's kind of like and you know, bro, it's 20-something. He confused. He
Of
like I said,
course.
when you're I forgot who was saying it. These NBA players been speaking out, and it's like when you become the money, nobody tells you no
Exactly.
because everybody's depending on you. And
Everybody's scared.
then I just heard a story about Ja's mom. Like she didn't like somebody at Foot Locker did something, so she called Ja to come up there. So it's like they're not helping.
Oh yeah.
Oh
They're-
really? Oh, they just
They're not helping.
They adopted.
They didn't got the money too. They like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
we
getting caught
know,
up in the
so
sauce.
they need to dial it back, and then he need to dial it back, and everybody need to. A lot of people got to go. You know,
Yeah,
like,
you got to trim the fat.
Yeah, a lot of people got to
This
go.
is young
and
stuff.
It's young stuff, but the people who are supposed to be not young are caught up too. So everybody
And
need to.
Nike stood by him, which is cool. And I'm sure the Grizzlies stand by. It
the
depends.
teammates. Well, first of all, he's too damn good of a player for
Nike
everybody to
ain't
bail
bailing out that.
Yeah, if he was averaging 12 a game, nigga, he's done.
Even if Nike didn't stand
he's
by
done.
him, it'll be another shoe company like.
Well,
That's a lot of
right.
that would have been a lot of money.
He's gonna be the face of
Yeah.
the league. Like
Yeah.
he'll be fine because ain't nobody. There's too many other people making money off of him.
Right. And all he did was show a gun.
Right.
Show
That's
gun.
all
Well, the
And that
17-year-old
fight.
thing is a problem.
And that fight with the
Oh,
kid.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
what
A
a
fight
fight.
out.
He got into like an altercation
With
with
a
but apparently the
17-year-old.
17-year-old had said something like, I'm gonna
come back and air this bitch out or whatever.
So then he was like,
And kids will kill you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna let no teenager threaten me. I'm gonna take it
Yeah.
seriously.
Wait, why is he
Right.
fighting a 17-year-old? What happened?
They
I
was
think it was
hooping.
just basketball.
And then
Oh.
he threw the ball at him. He punched him. Kid said, "I'm gonna shoot this bitch up." So he went and got.
Matter
his
of fact, I'm more scared of teenagers than
Oh,
adults.
they
absolutely.
don't. Oh, they don't have any.
They ain't
no
thinking
filter.
about
Yeah,
shit.
They the shooters.
Right.
So I'm like, let me sock this kid
So
out.
I get it, but I think he'll figure it out. He
Yeah.
20-something millions.
Yeah, he worth millions. He's
Yeah,
23.
T got to fix. T got to go.
Why these guys just go
T
talk
got
to
to go more on
LeBron?
LeVar.
How come nobody just go to LeBron and be like, give me the blueprint.
Give me the blueprint
How
on
you
how
do
you
this
did
shit.
it with a,
How you did it,
with
your
a pretty
squad,
damn good social record.
bro, and your squad is on. Your squad is running like
Everybody
everybody's a
on.
business.
And all of them are eating.
Yeah.
Well, not
He been
all.
With he
What
been with
the-
the same cats for
It's
mad
since high
long.
school.
the same
But he
thing.
didn't take the whole team because some of them
Well-
cats still wanted to play ball.
Well, hey,
Hey, I mean,
Hey,
when you
hey,
get-
But
you
his
can't-
core group,
His core, yeah.
those three
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
that's
still-
it. That's 3 out of that's
That's
4
not
out
bad.
of 5.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's me, you,
Yeah.
you.
Ah,
you,
great.
can, you can tell they glowed up
Yeah.
with LeBron.
Oh,
Like, when you
absolutely.
see the old footage,
Yeah.
they was just getting started.
Yeah,
You
they
look at
did.
them now,
They
I'm
clothes
like,
was all
oh, yeah.
weird looking, big old shirts. I just, hold on.
Like, yeah.
That's dope though. To come up with the
Everybody
whole
eating.
team.
Right.
To come up with the team is super dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
That's dope. LeBron got a great record, man. This
Yeah.
ain't got nothing. I ain't trying to do no smooth segues, man.
That's
Your
fine. We got
balls,
time.
Get him in
spring
there.
cleaning.
Oh man,
it's
you
spring
set
now.
the bar too high.
Oh
DC.
man,
Tony couldn't
because a lot of
have.
times we be waiting on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes we gotta get. I just found the
we be
perfect
2
moment.
Every
hours
time,
in,
yeah.
still doing ads, and then they be pissed at us. But anyway,
Oh, there he is. I thought
Craig
you
is
was gone,
back. He
Craig.
did leave.
spring has. Oh,
I had to get back plugged in.
Oh, okay, he did.
spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped, the leaders in below the waist grooming, have the best tools for some spring cleaning in your pants.
Hey.
Trust me, your confidence will be blooming like the flowers. Look your best this spring and join the other 8 million men who trust Manscaped. Use the code ISSUES to get 20% off and free shipping with Manscaped. Man, and let's talk about what they got, man.
What they got, man?
They
Tell
got
me.
the performance package.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The 4.0.
Mm.
Inside this, you got the ball care bundle, as they like to
The
call it.
ball care
You'll find the
bundle.
lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the weed whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, crop preserver, ball deodorant, crop reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies.
Mhm.
Now, the lawnmower 4.0 trimmer is an elite trimmer that provides their proprietary advanced skin-safe technology. The trimmer is designed to trim hair on the loose skin. Although your balls might look like punching bags, you don't have to treat them like one. I love this because I can cut down there with no fear.
Right.
Like when I use this, it's easy,
You
it's
don't get the
smooth.
nicks yet.
It's not intimidating. Ha, hoo, ha, ha. Because I used to use clippers before that weren't meant for down there.
You be paranoid.
And you would get that Nicolas Cage down there.
Mhm. It's not fun.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Got a scab on
No
your
one
sack.
no razor bumps from no clippers.
Man,
Mm-mm.
that would make you jump high pitch.
Mm.
Chaz, you good in there? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
They call you
Maxwell.
Tony.
High notes. You got the lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. The lawnmower 4.0 is also waterproof and equipped with the LED light, so you can trim in the dark or the shower.
What?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Have y'all ever met someone who finds nose hairs attractive?
No.
Nah, ain't nobody
And it's
feeling
not a
that,
turn
man.
on.
Yeah.
The Weed Whacker nose and hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology once again, which helps reduce nicks, sags, and tugs in those delicate nose and ear holes.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, because my nose hairs be getting out of control.
My
sometimes.
nose
Yeah.
and ears, the older I get, the more I be like,
they
what
be
is
creepy.
this?
They
Yeah.
grow fast.
They grow
Yeah.
fast. I had a gray one, and you could just
Yeah.
see it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just,
The nose,
Yeah.
gray
you
nose
got to
hair?
get rid of the
That
gray
was one
one.
of my earliest grades.
That was my
in the
first
nose.
grade
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
nose.
Nose hairs are the strongest.
Yeah, they be fighting. They be grabbing the clippers. This is the best you got. I'm old.
And then if it curls, if it curls out, it's bothersome.
Yeah.
Like, all day I'd be like, "Is that? I got a booger? What
For
is
sure. Do y'all ever be pulling them out by hand?
Yeah,
They get too long.
Yeah, when you don't have your Manscaped.
You ever do the hard yank out? You like your eyes water, get the
That
blink.
sounds awful.
Oh, you never had to do it?
I haven't had
if
it-
it's out, you
I haven't
can
had
do
any
it.
outrageous nose hairs yet, but I got this one that stays right on here on this part of my
Oh,
ear.
yep. I got it only on my right.
I'm like, hey, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to listen in. It's like an antenna. Oh, yeah. Get your ass out of here.
Little Craigie,
Hell
bro.
yeah. This package also comes with the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Yeah, you heard that right. Ball Deodorant can change your life. If you purchase now, you will receive 2 free gifts: the Performance Boxer Briefs and the Shed Travel Bag. Always use the right tools for the job and head to their website and check out all of their tools to help you upgrade your hygiene routine. Save 20% off and free shipping with the code ISSUES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code ISSUES.
How much is shipping?
It's free.
Ooh,
Free 99.
free.
To be exact.
No, come on.
With the code ISSUES at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you.
Yeah, smooth.
Manscaped
balls.
is some good product.
It
man.
is.
It'd be a
Like,
fool
for
not to
real.
get it.
I love the beard
And
stuff.
they be funny, bro. They be
Yeah.
having coming in with
Hey man, thank you, Manscaped, for making my balls smell so sweet.
Yeah, sweet ball.
Sweet ball.
Sweet balls.
I'm a fan.
All right, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Questions with a DC Irvin. Huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Then.
you've been practicing.
You see me come up on it?
Yeah, I saw you. I see what you're doing there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a doozy.
Here we go.
It should be a good one. Don't bail on it.
You had a good one last week.
Yeah, I had a good one last week. Was pretty crucial.
That was
It was
good.
crucial. I don't know if I'm gonna follow up. But
Okay.
This will be this will be decent.
Let's do it.
You get a knock at your door.
Uh-huh.
Guy named Todd.
Todd, huh?
His name is Todd.
Todd knocking at the door.
Knocking
No
at the door.
doorbell.
No
He just
doorbell.
knock.
He's knocking at your door.
Okay.
You open the door. And
Pounding or just knocking?
He's
Is it
knock.
urgent?
Soft knock. Okay.
Soft
No,
knock.
soft knock. Barely. He doesn't want you to answer the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't really want you to
He
answer
doing
the door.
delivery knock.
Yeah, he's just doing.
Okay.
Okay. But you answer the door and he's like, "Hey, my name's Todd. Just want to let you know I'm a sex offender.
Oh,
Moving into your neighborhood."
Uh-huh.
Different question.
okay.
Yeah, different question. Moving to your neighborhood. I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Sex offender, moving to your neighborhood, and I just wanted to let you know. You know, he shuts the door, he leaves, or whatever. He shuts the door and leave. You take the information, whatever. You're cool. About 2 weeks later,
Oh.
you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Todd is walking through the crosswalk late at night,
You're an idiot.
and you hit Todd on accident. You hit Todd in the crosswalk. He's not dead. He's cool. Are you helping Todd?
Wait, let me.
Wait, so when we hit him, did he fly up on the hood?
Yeah, he know.
Like, what kind of hit was it?
It was a hit enough to where he's down.
He fell to the
You know
ground.
you hit something,
Uh-huh.
and you look back and you like,
Oh, it's Todd.
it's Todd.
When Todd came to our door, did he tell us what he did?
Oh, it's sex offender.
He's a sex
But
offender.
what did he do?
Yeah, but they tell us
Because
his
you
last
could be a
name.
you could be a sex offender from taking a piss in front of a school.
Oh well, in my thing, he touches kids.
Can I look it up though? Like I can look up what they did.
He touched
right?
kids, and he's
Can
like, he
look it
tells
up?
you, I've touched kids, and I'm not all the way cured yet, but
Oh,
I'm not all the way cured yet, but I'm just,
You know what?
I have to let
I
you
might
know.
have to put that in reverse.
What you? Oh no.
But
He's telling you the truth. I'm not all the way
Yeah.
cured yet, but I'm working on myself and getting myself together.
Uh-huh.
Are you helping Todd? You taking him to the hospital?
Todd should have left out the part that he's not all the way
What?
cured. So he should have kept to himself.
Yeah, he could have kept that in.
That's
But I respect
too
the
much
honesty.
information.
That's the honesty,
I
bro.
respect the honesty because
I
I like,
hit
all right, we
him.
keeping the kids
We
away
keeping
from
the
you.
kids
We have
away.
to as a
But
precaution.
this
And I'm
is
gonna tell
why.
him that.
But this is why he
Yeah,
told you.
But like, since you still working on yourself,
Right.
I'm keeping my
He's
kids away
honest.
from you.
He's-
I'm gonna help him
You helping him?
because I hit him. He can get my ass.
Okay.
Did he touch a
He
little
doesn't
boy or
want your
little girl?
ass.
He can get my ass.
little boy's
Even
ass.
though my ass is too old for him, he can get my ass on the legal
I
tip.
need to know if he's in the boys or girls.
Well, what if he doesn't even
Why?
know? He doesn't know who hit him. He doesn't know it's you.
Because I have a little girl.
oh, he don't even know.
He doesn't know.
Oh, so it could be a hit
It could
and
be a
run.
hit and run.
Shit.
I don't want to, cause
It could be a hit and run easily.
could he have seen my plates?
Possibly.
I'm helping.
So you all about
I'm
it.
not gonna take the risk.
Not with a
'Cause if-
concussion he just
Because if
got.
I hit him and he got my plates, I'm in the world of shit.
Yeah, you going to
regardless
jail.
of his status.
But if the cops come up and they're like, he's a sex offender. Do we really
I don't want to
care?
bank on. I don't
You
want to bank on corrupt cops.
on-
I got to clear my soul.
So you
I'ma
hit
help
him. He's fucked up.
And I hit him,
You did mess up. You
So
did
I'm in
hit
the
him.
wrong.
You're in the wrong.
regardless of his past.
but did he dart out into the street or without texting? Like what?
It was a complete accident. Like you just.
But how I didn't see him?
Dark at night.
You know it's bad. You know how bad I feel if I helped him and then he tried to touch my daughter
That's what I'm
From
saying.
another kid.
It's something you gotta think of.
or another kid.
Regardless,
Yeah.
he was gonna touch somebody else. I mean, it ain't like he was hanging off a cliff.
But you can stop him. You can stop him right now for ever touching a little kid again.
How? By killing him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely not murdering Todd. That's off the table. I can't
What-
murder Todd.
Would you get to your phone slow and be like, "Oh snap, let me call 911 real quick"?
I'm gonna just help him, man.
I'll probably help him too.
I'm gonna just help the
I
dude.
probably wind up helping him.
My kids still gotta stay away from you, but I'm gonna.
I'll probably be cussing this gross
help
ass
you.
out though. You disgusting. Come here, dragging him to the plate. I want
Now,
to.
if he touched my kids before and this happens, I'm gonna just run him over wholesale and wait for the cops. Be like, yeah, man, he touched my kids.
But shouldn't we care
Crime
about?
of
Shouldn't we care
passion.
about all kids?
That's what I'm saying. I do. So I'm like,
That's the thing about it.
you're fucking.
I'm
sick
gonna
of
help
it.
him.
Even if I don't help him, he's still gonna exist in the community. It's not like
He's not
I'm
dead. He's
leaving
not
him to
dead.
die. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you're not leaving him. I
No,
thought
he's
he
not. No, he's safe. He's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
dead. You
well
didn't kill
then
him.
I
Yeah.
got a cause to save my own ass.
Oh wait.
I thought he was like
No,
about to die.
no, he's still safe. You
Because
know,
if that's the case, I'm like,
you know he's okay.
Oh, well.
Oh, he sets up after I hit him.
Oh man, shit.
The fuck? Well, then what I need to call for?
Because you hit him.
Yeah, you still hit him. I mean,
You hit him.
because he can call the police on you now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which he probably
Yeah,
could
to
do
cover my
anyways.
own ass, I got to call.
I think I
guess.
gotta kill him. What I did was illegal, right?
No, not if he dart out in the street.
If I'm driving, he's in a crosswalk and I hit him, right?
Yeah.
Dark or not, I hit this guy.
In the crosswalk.
You know what I mean? He was in a crosswalk. Whether he ran or not, he's in a crosswalk.
Wait, so what are you saying?
I might just have to take him out.
Just get rid of the body.
Because if I hit him and then I call the police, it was like, oh, it could be. There's a charge somewhere, right?
unless he
Could
don't
be.
press charges, I don't know how to
If you
help
help him, he might be nice and be like,
Like, because he's gonna be like, you know what, I want to return.
It was dark. It was an accident. You might not get charged for
Yeah.
something.
I think you get charged for that. You can't just hit people with cars. That's not.
But that's what I'm saying. But if somebody darts out in the
Sorry
middle of the
don't-
street or whatever,
Sorry
it
don't
depends.
work. You can't just say sorry.
My
I hit
bad,
you, man.
dog. Yeah, that's a.
So you
it's-
killing Todd.
I might have to do the whole thing now.
oh, you're going to be a murderer.
I gotta put him in the trunk at
Chaz,
least.
wow.
I'm
think
damn
I'm-
sure helping Todd.
I'll probably
Because
help
hopefully
Todd.
I shattered his hip and he gonna have to go through the rest of his life not being able to thrust on children.
He can't get to him in time. Hey, come here, kid.
My moral
He's so
conscience,
slow.
my moral would take over. Like, yo, bro, you all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm helping because I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna help Todd over.
Because the repercussion on us
Yeah.
could be bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I wouldn't. You know, and I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't be saving him to save him. I'd be helping him to save me.
Of course.
Like
That's a big part.
I
of it.
would. It wouldn't because
I
I'm
let him know
being
that
nice.
too. Listen,
Yeah.
man, I'm only covering my own ass, you sick motherfucker.
It wouldn't be.
Sick
It wouldn't be
bastard.
because I'm being nice. It would just be like, damn, how would it affect me?
You can't give Todd the leg up on your freedom.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you drive off, he'd be like,
He sit up.
Yep.
He's looking at the river. He got a pen.
"Oh yeah, for sure, for sure."
He was like, I was scouting houses, but now I got your place.
Somebody asks, Dallas D asks, "Is Todd white?"
Of course. He's
Yes,
child
Todd's
molester.
white.
Todd is white.
Show him.
Damn, Keon,
Sheesh, Keon.
racist much? Shit,
He spit it out fast, too.
hey, did.
Because remember you had that.
And I had the joke.
Did you start doing that? I loved that
Yeah,
joke,
I've
man.
not
That
done
shit
that in a
was
long
so
time.
funny, bro.
What joke?
What show?
It was about like, I remember it was about stereotypes, and then I went into like the old white man balding in the park, and I can't remember the joke.
It was
fully,
something, but like what made it so funny, he said something about like if you Google child molesters,
Yeah.
watch it pops up, and it's all
it
white
was
males.
all white. It was all white
It's
dudes and
all
R.
white
Kelly.
dudes. Yeah.
It
It's
was
just-
like
that's
it.
it.
Was it.
Oh, really?
Because I was talking about
it's all white
stereotypes,
dudes.
and then I was like, but if you Google child molesters, it was all white dudes and R. Kelly, and this is years ago, so who knows what pops up now? But
Yeah,
But so when you said that, I was like, because then there's always a bald dude. I was just like, this guy right here. So he said every single...
if you ask somebody,
giving bald people a bad
if you just
name.
said real quick out of nowhere, think pedophile. Everybody has and it's a bald white glasses, maybe cul-de-sac, some creepy looking white dude. It's all that's what pops in your head.
Right, it's a certain look.
With a dingy tie.
He got on khaki pants and his shirt is
And then when you Google it,
that's what pops up,
You
and that's
go
what made
like-
that joke so funny.
Yeah, it was super facts. I was like,
That's what pops up.
I
man.
did my research.
And numbers wise, percentage, they got to be leading
Oh,
the
they're killing.
pack, right?
Well, as far as
Yeah.
molesters
Yeah.
of racial discriminations and who leads.
Let me
what.
see if that comes up on Google.
Right.
Yeah, this joke. I don't know. This is at least 5 or 6 years old. So
That shit
when I
was
used to do
funny as
that.
fuck.
And you know what's funny? I always was worried that it wouldn't get a good reaction, and it always did.
Because it's just like if
It
you
always got
everybody has that visual.
I first did that flappers too. Was like, well, let's see how
That's
this
what I
works. Yeah, let's see if this works here. Man,
like if you Google child molesters and then hit images,
yeah, it was like, oh, the numbers were outstanding.
it was insane.
R. Kelly always popped up though.
He's our one. Like we got our one.
We
Like
got a monster superstar.
It's way more,
one.
but-
R. Kelly's our
course.
Rocky Marciano.
Yeah.
When it comes to
He's a-
that's they was.
I will say
That's they
this
What?
on the sex offenders. These can be different offenses, but the number one state as of 2019 was Oregon.
Damn.
Not a lot of black
Not a
people
lot of
in
black
Oregon.
folks in
No.
Oregon.
Oh, wow.
It's Oregon, Arkansas, Delaware, Michigan,
A lot of black white people.
Wisconsin,
Detroit got all the black
Listen-
people.
South
to places.
Dakota, Wyoming, Kansas, Tennessee, Florida.
Whoa.
Mhm.
It wasn't Compton. It wasn't
Right.
Detroit.
Well, they said states.
Well, these are
States,
states.
states.
But most states, there aren't a lot
Well,
of black people in anyways.
That's facts.
A lot of black
City-wise,
people in Michigan.
Right.
well, in Detroit, there's a lot. And then, like, you got, like, Benton Harbor we had little pockets, Saginaw, little pockets of blacks. We come around.
That's like hit them
Yeah.
images.
But it's a big state.
Tennessee, Florida. They got-
California's not on
they
there.
got
That's
black.
that's
Is
quite
there
California's
is there
not.
a state where black people are majority population?
A
don't
state.
think so.
I don't think
The
so.
state as a
think-
whole? With,
No.
Probably
Like
not
they're
a state.
No.
more
Cities for
percentage-wise.
sure.
Cities, yeah.
we run
but
Yeah,
cities.
cities for sure.
that's always been the thing.
Or
man.
what
Metro
would
areas.
be the
Mississippi-
closest state?
Mississippi might be the closest.
Some in the South.
Something in the
Is
South.
Arkansas pretty black?
Mhm.
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Memphis
Right.
is right there, so they're gonna be in Tennessee.
Mississippi is 40% black. Wow.
That might
That's
be.
a lot of-
Yeah.
Oh,
that might
Mississippi's
be.
40% black?
Wow. So that's what somebody in the
Mississippi or
comments said.
There's
Louisiana,
definitely
maybe.
some colored molesters.
Atlanta. Well, no, it's Georgia. I'm
That's
tripping.
Georgia.
Atlanta might. Georgia is.
It's Georgia.
Georgia's pretty close because Georgia's population is like 10 million, and I think Atlanta's metro area is like 6 to 7, and then it's like almost 50% black. So Georgia could be
could be up there.
Georgia could
okay.
be up there along with like
40% Mississippi.
Damn, Mississippi. In my crooked letter.
Okay, the blackest states in the U.S.
Here we go.
Here we go.
District of
I would say
Columbia is
DC
number
is gonna be
one,
number one.
but that's
I
not
should've
even a
known that.
state.
Okay.
And then it's Mississippi at 38,
Also, DC.
38%.
Okay. Okay. Mississippi.
Louisiana,
Oh, that's what my second pick.
Georgia,
Okay.
Georgia.
Maryland,
Mhm.
South Carolina,
Okay.
the streets,
Mhm.
Alabama, Delaware.
Mm.
Oh, Delaware's pretty black?
Delaware,
is pretty-
23%.
I would have
That's
never
shocking.
guessed
There's
that.
a lot of black folks
Ever.
in Delaware.
It's because
I found out when I
did college out
I've
there.
never
Never been to Delaware.
right there too. So
Yeah.
I would have never
And-
guessed that.
That was
Wait,
my
wait,
best
wait.
college show ever was in Delaware.
Where's Delaware? Like, where's it?
Delaware's
relation-
between like it's like
It's-
northeast of Maryland,
Yeah.
a little south of Pennsylvania.
Super
it's
small
really
state.
It's
small.
next
Okay.
to like Connecticut or what's
It's
up?
up
New
in- it's up in
Hampshire?
the-
Is
it's
it like
That's what I'm
New
saying.
No,
I
Hampshire?
would think.
not,
Yeah, I
no,
would
no,
think
no, no.
that's-
It's before New York. You go through Delaware before you go to New
But
York.
isn't New
It's
Hampshire
north
and
of
Delaware
Maryland.
touch? Isn't that where they're like?
I
Next
think
to
New
Jackson-
Hampshire touches like
Pennsylvania and
Rhode
Maryland.
Island or something.
Okay.
Delaware?
I don't know.
No,
Rhode Island?
New Hampshire touches
Yeah.
Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
It
New
doesn't touch
Hampshire.
Delaware.
New Hampshire's like east of New York.
Okay.
The
Delaware,
city,
I would
the
not have
state.
guessed.
Delaware just sounds white to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All that up there,
But this
man.
percentage- but
yeah,
New
all that.
Hampshire, Vermont.
Sounds just
Connecticut.
These are percentages though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a
a lot of
percentage.
black
So it's
people
not
in
it's not
Connecticut.
by like
Mhm.
actual population numbers wise.
Okay.
Because if you look at percentages wise, what LA's percentage of black people is like 8% or something.
Oh, LA
but the
ain't got no
numbers,
black
the amount of
man.
people, the amount of black
Right,
people here,
right.
numbers wise, is still in the
Right.
millions.
But the
Right.
percentages,
Right.
that's what
Yeah,
we be telling
percentages,
Keenan.
look.
I'll be like, man, because he wants LA to be a black city so bad.
Oh,
Like,
not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's a small
Not-
percentage,
not-
though.
not
Like,
gonna
nah,
happen.
man, we out here. I'm like, no, you're not.
Like you out there, sure. But
Yeah,
it is a
yeah.
small.
Just for the sheer number of people, but percentage-wise, LA
Right.
is very low on
Just
blacks.
even where we live in the valley, you it's like,
Especially
black
where we
people
live.
stick
very
out.
low on the
Yeah.
blacks, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to tell them. Because like when you go to, I'll be telling them like when you go to Chicago, if you stay on the South Side, you feel like it's just black people.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's just.
Yeah, Chicago was mad.
It's
black
just
people.
it
Yeah.
just felt like it was just a black city if you stay on the South Side. But LA, I feel like ain't no areas like that out here.
Lamert.
No,
That's
you go to
that's a neighborhood though.
Touche.
Chicago is like a
little pockets.
whole.
But no,
well,
you
I'm
go-
going miles and miles of
Uh,
blacks.
Yeah, nah, you ain't getting that.
But if you go, I don't know, because if you go to South Central, you're not seeing a lot of white people.
No, but you seeing
See more
Hispanic,
now.
you seeing
Well, true.
you know
it's
blacks.
not
It's
just
not
all
like
black.
Chicago. it was like
where my mom and dad grew up, when we would go visit, that's
not now.
pretty much all you
Yeah, it's
saw.
probably not now. It is
Yeah,
very
There's
Time-
there's
Nah,
definitely
now-
pockets in the Inglewood, South Central.
Yeah.
It's still predominantly.
Yeah, that's
They
but-
out there. I'm not saying there's not areas where black folks exist within LA, but now especially
Because when
It's
we
getting-
lived
it's
off
getting
of
harder.
spread out.
when we lived off of Crenshaw, yeah, I was just like, it was a lot of
That's all I saw.
the
Yeah.
others.
You
I mean,
can-
there's a lot of black, but it was
Yeah.
those numbers were coming.
Hispanics were
Hispanics have always been entrenched in
Right.
those same
I'm
communities
saying
out here in
there,
LA.
there was a lot more white people in those areas now, for sure.
Oh yeah, gentrification.
because even in
man.
Oakland used to be crazy black, but then
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's
they
black and
pricing them
Hispanics.
out of there.
Why-
Big
why-
Well,
city.
they kicked them all
Why'd you
out.
put your sunglasses on? What happened?
Well, he wasn't here earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you were here on time, you would know. you would know what happened.
Detroit is a black city.
Detroit's black as
very
hell.
black.
Also, you'd be like, damn.
That might
Very black.
is that the highest percentage wise? I think.
I want to say
think Detroit
Baltimore
is up there.
is.
I want
No,
to say,
Baltimore's
I
up
want to
there,
say
too.
I think
Gary, Indiana.
I think
Oh,
it's.
man.
I think it's.
Gary
I
Black.
liked when I went to Hammond. I loved that area. I mean, it was hood as fuck, but as far as the blackness,
To what? To where?
I went to Hammond, Indiana,
Okay.
and
Never been.
it's
Yeah,
because
never heard.
it was it's right by Gary, right by like that whole all of that. It was hood, but that was one of the funnest times I've had in my life.
Well, I used to live in Hampton. Hampton was pretty black too. Hampton, VA.
Oh yeah,
Hampton's pretty black.
Oh yeah, Hampton, Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of HBCUs out there too.
Yeah.
West Virginia in general. Yeah,
You
that
said you
Central
lived in
Central
Virginia?
Virginia is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
What are you doing out there?
My mom.
Yeah.
I'm moving with my mom. When her new husband moved to Virginia. I loved it.
Yeah, that's the I don't, is Hampton part of the Tidewater area? I don't know if they claim them like Newport News and
Yeah, Newport
Virginia Beach
News,
and all
yeah.
that stuff.
I
I
love
know
I
you
love
were.
Virginia so much. When I moved back to Cali, I was telling people I was from Virginia.
Oh,
I'm one of them niggas.
DC is
DC
not
is-
loyal.
he's
East
not.
Coast.
That's
East Coast.
crazy.
It was only one what do you call that, quarter? And I-
No loyalty. New
East
York City
Coast.
has the most blacks.
Makes sense.
Numbers wise,
New
Just
York.
in total, not percentage, just in total, it's 3.2 million black people in New York.
That makes
That
sense
makes
because it's the
sense.
biggest city.
Atlanta's number 2 with 2 million.
Chocolate
Chicago's
City.
number 3, 1.5.
Mhm.
DC is number 4. Philly, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth,
Mhm.
Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Detroit,
I would not have guessed that.
LA is number 10.
these by numbers though.
Chicago
These by
feels
numbers.
way more blacker than
LA
Atlanta.
has a
It's
6%
Oh,
population. 6%. The highest population I see on this list is, well, Jackson, Mississippi is 48%.
Jacktown.
Jackson.
That's the highest percentage I see on this list.
Really? It's not Detroit.
Detroit has a percentage of 22%.
It's only 22%.
Yeah,
Wait. That low-key doesn't make sense.
22%.
But you got to think about when like that whole expansion of GM and all these other things. It was
Right.
way more than just
Yeah,
black folks.
that
Black
makes
people came in
sense.
swarms for sure.
I would say, but now that has like fallen off, I feel like it would be now there would be way more black people that actually stayed.
Albany, Georgia has 53%.
But it's so white. Michigan is
Huh.
so
Where the hell
white.
is
No, I
that?
believe
I
it's
don't know.
It's so white.
Albany is like south. It's almost in Florida.
Orangeburg, South Carolina, they say micro area,
Orangeburg.
61%. But these are like super small
Right.
areas. Like when we talk big cities,
Mhm.
that 6% in LA is crazy.
So it went down. It used to be 8.
That's a single digit.
It feels like more than that, but it's not.
It don't feel like more than that
It
to me.
don't, bro.
I mean, I guess
It
because I guess
depends on where you come from.
with
though.
our circle, because all I know and all I see, for the most part, is we deal with
Yeah.
each other. So I'm like, oh, my,
You can
all my friends out here are black.
When I'm maneuvering through the
Yeah.
cities, it just be like, man, where y'all at,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
I'm always like, where y'all at?
It's
Out
a,
here.
it's
But
a
also
culture shock.
There's
for
no real
sure.
pockets of black in. I think there's supposed to be a pocket of black in up like next to Silmar. What's that? Like
Mhm.
Silmar? I don't know.
there's an area. It was
You mean
they
the
did a
block?
movie about it. It was like
Samuel
Jackson.
and Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah. I was gonna say Lake Placid. It does
What
not.
was that
Lake
movie called?
Terrace.
Lakeview Terrace.
Lakeview
Yeah.
Terrace.
That's
Yeah.
supposed to be a
That is
popular
supposed to be
black
and
neighborhood in the valley.
what you call it? Right by in LA, where all the like middle class and well off black people. be.
Baldwin
Hills.
Hills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
That's what I saw was changing.
And it's another one too. I forgot what it's called. Because we was looking over there, but then now I notice a lot of people moving to where we at.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Blacks,
seeing
the
more and
blacks.
more,
Mhm.
and I'll be like, but it's all. I notice where we live, it is industry heavy. The
Mm.
more I talk to the parents of like the schools, the kids that go to school and play sports, everybody, oh, I'm a writer here, I'm a producer
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Like where we live is hella industry, and I
Mm.
was like, oh, this is interesting because I
Right.
couldn't, because the kids, like my kids go to a public charter, so it's not like it's a private school.
Mhm.
But the kids getting picked up in G wagons and things, and I'm like, who are these people?
What's charter
we all
school
live at
again?
North Hills.
West Hills?
Oh, West Hills.
Very
I
different.
can't keep up with these
They're
hills.
very different areas.
Are they?
Yes, sir. Indeed.
In what way?
In money and in
Yeah,
location and what they look like.
yeah. Like
West
technically, where we
Hills.
live is like if you go like a block over,
Mhm.
it's insane.
North Hill,
4% African American over there.
where
Yeah.
4%.
Mhm.
North
But
Hills
it could be
looks like Panorama City.
right.
They're
Oh,
very
North Hills is gritty.
Mhm. They're very much the
I hate
close to the
Panorama
same.
City.
I don't like it at all.
I hate the Walmart there. I was
Oh, I hated that
went to
Walmart.
Walmart.
The
I went
Panorama
all the way to
City.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Because the Flyway is you go up. Flyway's in Van Nuys. You cross
Yeah.
the street, and I'm in North Hills. I spend a lot of time around.
What
there.
area you live
Yeah.
in?
I'm in Reseda now. I'm almost in Tarzana. We're across the street. Technically,
close.
I can use the Tarzana, but you know,
like technically, we are
Let's see.
we might be Woodland Hills too. Like it depends on,
twofer.
and then
3% in receiving.
and
Yeah,
then
not a lot
like
of us,
because
actually.
like the kids' activities
Give me Van Nuys.
are either
That's where
in
you at?
Woodland
Yeah.
Hills or Calabasas. Like that's where we're at. We're in the middle of Woodland Hills and
Oh.
Calabasas. So like where we're at is
Wait, how close are you to Calabasas?
we play the soccer games. It takes us 10 minutes to get there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, if he goes
Yeah.
to Woodland Hills, it's like down the street.
We're
pretty much.
in between like all so Calabasas, Woodland Hills.
I like Woodland Hills.
So
5%.
Hey,
All right.
yeah.
Well, so
what's
that's why-
5%?
Step y'all hoods up.
up.
Move to the Van Nuys if you want some real blackness. Get about them areas y'all in. Ain't no blacks in Santa Clarita.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
look at
hell
Santa
no,
Clarita.
hell no.
They definitely not. Since I've been in Pasadena, I've been seeing way more black people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pasadena, black.
Pasadena, yeah.
But Altadena, though,
Altadena
oh my
is
god,
ghetto.
it's
Uh-huh.
literally
Yeah.
it's a whole different world out
Altadena,
there.
black.
I was in Wingstop and I was like, I feel at home.
Pasadena.
Like,
In Altadena?
yeah, I was like, bro, I
Altadena.
feel at home. Like they play my
Pasadena
music
has a
and
history of
everything.
blacks though.
Yeah.
It's a
But
culture.
Altadena was always like even when it comes to like Pasadena was the bigger known city, but Altadena, like all my black friends who were from that area were from Altadena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's way more hood
I think
than
Craig
Pasadena
is
too.
from Pasadena. I think.
4.2% in Santa Clarita.
What?
way higher than I thought.
Dang,
Look
that's
at
high.
Burbank.
Oh, wow.
But a lot of industry people move out there too, though.
I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony. With
I'm
the
right
blacks.
behind you, though.
Yeah. What's Woodland Hills?
Burbank. Hold on. Oops.
Burnock. Tony can't spell Burbank
Poor
no
name.
more. He forgot.
That's
to do
way
it
more than I
now.
expected.
Yeah.
It's funny because
That means at least 3 people at the gym when you go.
you be like, hey, what's
Hey,
up, bro?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, I'll be blacks in the gym. What's his
Yeah.
name work out in my gym? It'd be actors in there. Jackie Long, the
Oh.
other dude, Maldonado, or
Manny or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They be in there working out together.
Mhm.
I'll be seeing blacks in the gym.
Okay.
Too. You know who working at my gym?
Who?
Otis from the Temptations.
Oh, for real?
It take
Really?
yeah every morning.
3.3 for Burbank.
God,
Yeah, every single morning.
That dropped dramatically when we left.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Professor Ogilvy works out in my gym.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be saying Ogilvy.
Which one do you go to?
I go to about 5 different ones.
Wow.
I go to
this
2
guy.
different ones.
Yeah, I'll be
So it
jumping
depends.
around. Yeah.
I only go to
The
North
one,
Ridge
the one by closer in between us.
Mhm.
That one has way more.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, what's his name was in there?
Mhm.
Jason Derulo. Like
That's why
they be in that one.
That's all I'm going those. I'm like,
Yeah, I
this
go
is-
to the other one because the
Jason
bigger
Derulo.
one by the Costco. That's where a lot of the IG models, the celebrities and shit be at.
Yeah.
Like,
You're still 24, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't go to that one because it's too busy. But the one by my house is a little more whatever, so it's more chill. Like,
Right.
you know, they still got some of the old equipment, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they got a steam room inside.
Pasadena's 5.8.
That's why I go to Northridge, bro. Be nobody. I see Naeem in there. I saw it for a little bit. I guess we're trying to get his life. It was dude from Mad TV, black dude, Mad TV. Ari Spears was in there.
Wow.
I was seeing him weekly.
Were
for
you
a
24
while.
too?
Uh-huh.
Altadena is 19.8.
See?
That makes
Hey,
sense.
big black.
It's literally a split, but since I
Look at
moved there, I
Pasadena.
learned the history about Pasadena. And then, yeah,
Pasadena's
Pasadena,
four-
Altadena,
just
historically,
say?
you said 6.6, was it 5.8? 5.8%.
5.8.
But it used to historically be like a minority community, blacks for sure. Where then they put the 210, they redlined them, so they split. That's why Pasadena looks so new and fresh and shit.
Right.
And then if you go up, you go literally cross the highway, and then be like, oh, this is it literally like night and day.
It's crazy how neighborhoods work like that. Like, you just cross the street. Like,
Oh,
even like
yeah.
people don't understand, like, you know, like people who don't live in LA area, they don't understand, like, you know, the Beverly Center and all that shit is right next to like Beverly Hills is next to, like, you go over.
the Wilshire.
It's
Yeah.
like, are you in Koreatown and then you go over 2 streets and it's just mansions
Yeah.
and blah, blah, like, and like even where we live, I mean, where we live is all of it's pretty much,
Right.
but like my house compared to, you know, a house that's 2 things, I mean,
Millions, $1 million.
it's insane.
It's funny
Yeah.
when you see
It's insane.
houses on the lower. You can go on Ventura and see houses on the bottom, houses on the hill, and then you just go up the hill. You be like, "Good God damn!"
It's
You're like, "Oh, this
wild.
house is crazy." Then you go
Right.
up, you be like, "This is ridiculous."
And it's because it's like in a
Nuts.
cut, like it'll be off the main street. So like I live on a main street, and then when you go up and make a left, where we can hide,
Yeah.
it's stupid.
Mhm.
It's just crazy. And then, like I said, come to find out, some guy on the Keelan's baseball team, his dad is co-owner of Paramount.
Maybe
But you be like,
producers
God
and-
damn.
yeah.
Like, I tell people all the time, the best networking I ever did in my life since I've been in LA was having kids.
Mhm.
Because all the birthday parties, everywhere you go to, you gonna meet somebody that's
They want
That
their
work.
kids to have, yeah.
and so I've met more people via birthday parties and sporting events than I've ever had being at an event in LA.
Yeah, people won't.
I hate it all.
Nobody want their kids' party to be empty.
And they
They
invite,
like, yeah, they invite.
You know how
You
they
got a baby?
7%.
7%? That's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I told you we out there.
Oh,
bro.
7%?
That ain't you.
We
I'll
got-
be trying to claim that.
Literally, my
Nah, man.
address.
You North
West
Hills.
Hill. What
You
your
know-
mail say?
Keon was
actually.
like, well,
Both actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
What your bill say? Don't
It
give me that
depends.
both.
No, it depends. Because like when I type it in, it'll pop up Woodland Hills, and I have to correct it to West Hills. Because like
Oh, you have to correct it.
like where you go, where I live, like you know how you drive and you
Sound
see
like
that.
you claiming some
Yeah,
false.
man, look out.
You know how when you're driving.
Because sometimes I get called Tarzana.
Right.
And then
When
so I'll be like,
you know how
we
you see
received
those
Tarzana.
when you're
That's
driving
how I
on a
be.
pole, on a pole, you'll see like a little name
Yeah.
because they're trying to tell you this is where this city starts now.
Oh,
But it's
see.
all so like I have to drive the West Hill sign is like literally like a block over and then a block over. Like it's like
it's one block.
it's like a small radius and everything else is Woodland. Like the gym, even though it's 3 minutes away, Woodland Hills. Everything is Woodland Hills.
Right on the cusp.
Yeah, and then if we go to the right, it's Calabasas. So it's like
Because I'm on Victory. On this side is Tarzana.
Mm.
On this side, which I'm on this side, we're in Reseda. We are I'm a block. I was walking
Yeah.
across the street.
Victory is
Everybody black power now. Huh?
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get your percentages
I
up. huh?
claim Reseda though. I always be like, yo, Reseda.
You better all claim the receipt than
I do.
Tarzana. Well, let's see what Tarzana got.
They might have a couple.
It might be.
They might be sprinkled through there.
I'm 10 minutes away on Victory from Keon, and I'm 10 minutes away from DC.
You are right in
I am
between.
right in the
Yeah.
middle of both of them.
Yeah.
If I got an emergency, I'm like, You got here?
My neighborhood's nicer. Come this way.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Better
yeah,
hospitals.
he has better
Better-
facilities.
Better facility.
I live in
I
that-
love where
5%
we
in
live.
Tarzana.
5%. It was more than Reseda was.
Reseda was what?
You
Yeah, it was
said
3 something.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, move across the
what's your
street.
mail say?
It depends though. It does. Because sometimes I get Tarzan and
It
you be like,
really does.
I ain't talking about junk mail. I'm talking about the standard.
We ain't talking
I-
about
why you put your glasses crooked?
Because I'm on y'all lashes. Y'all in here trying to get your
we ain't
percentage
talking about
up.
the grocery coupons. We
I
talking
always
about
say receipt.
I say what's Hills.
When you ask me, I
Okay,
said
there we
receipt.
go.
I always
Yeah.
say the truth. You know what I
But if I
mean?
move across the street, when this money get right, you know what I'm saying?
When
I'm
I-
moving across the street. I tell Cotty that all the time. She be like, I don't want to move. I was like, no, we're not leaving this area. I love this area, but we moving across the street.
Oh, we moving.
nicer stuff.
Oh, I just want to move like 2 blocks over.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to go west though.
I
I'm
hate
trying to be
moving, man.
more back into the city.
Oh, I hate
I'm trying to go
moving.
more back into like North Hollywood, like lower.
Nah, I
what is
like-
it? Valley
I like where I'm
Village
at.
is where I'm trying to go. Off of Chandler.
Toluca Lake is my dream
You know what I'm
Oh
location.
saying?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
used to stay there when I first came out here.
Yeah,
with Brendan. That
Valley
was-
Village, anything
loved
off
it
of
over there.
Chandler, I'm about. But like, I don't want to go more west. I don't want to.
I like that it's not busy where I'm at.
I agree.
It's
I
not
wouldn't mind a
busy.
nice place by the studios, Burbank.
Mm-hmm.
I love. Let me tell you
Yeah, by the
something.
Burbank
is a
studio.
quiet neighborhood though.
I
Right.
loved Burbank, California.
Yeah.
That's why I was there for so long.
Right.
It felt small, but I was close to everything.
Yeah,
It
Central.
was just
Right.
raggedy ass bitches took my son. Man.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
When you take when your son get taken,
Right.
it's hard to shit don't hit the same.
Right.
I was wondering where you were going with raggedy.
Man,
ass
I was gonna
bitches.
be like,
Yeah,
raggedy
I was like, who
bitch
are you
ass
messing
he
bitches.
with?
talking about
Yeah.
what scallywag was he messing with
He
Burbank?
died in Burbank.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
man,
who
come
are we
on, man.
talking about?
Been ruined.
Cause he ain't never mentioned no women. I was like,
oh,
wow.
scathing.
Raggedy ass. I loved
I
Burbank.
tilt my glasses. I was like,
Oh,
"Look at
yeah.
Tony,
I was like, he ain't never told us this story.
Yeah.
before.
filthy, dirty
Oh, man.
sluts."
Let me tell you what this raggedy ass
Bitch did to me.
Hell no.
Fixed his glasses back.
Hell yeah. I love Burbank, man. Because it was just like,
Who delivers the line?
Who said he's raggedy?
Only Tony
ass
can do that.
man, raggedy ass bitch. But I still love Toluca Lake, though.
Toluca
it's
Lake,
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Man, them houses in there.
Yeah, it's
man.
nice.
Super pricey, though.
I knew a homegirl she had a
That's-
condo in there.
Because I
and it
feel
was
too
just
far
nice.
right now, but I love where I'm at.
You are for
But it's just far.
It's
You
peaceful
had
over there.
snow.
Oh.
You had snow up
Did
there,
somebody
bro.
smoke?
Yeah, it did snow up there.
I smell like cigarettes all of a sudden.
Tony's fuming. That's
Could
what
be
that
the
is.
honey lemon
No.
soothing throat spray.
Oh, is that why?
If they
I
smoke,
don't know what you smell.
that'd have been a secret six cigarette they snuck, nigga.
Because I've been spraying the whole episode.
But I've been smelling it throughout. So
Oh,
I think,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that might be what it is.
It could be that.
Yeah.
But man, you know what I'm saying? But the drive ain't too bad. I guess I'm kind of used to it.
Especially at
now.
night, you can cruise at night.
At
Yeah.
night, everything is,
Yeah.
is kosher.
Yeah.
If you had to
got-
pick a place to move in the world, where you going?
In the world?
In the
In the
world.
World?
Damn, that's
I think
I
we did
opened
this.
it up. Where you going?
God damn.
That's tough.
Where were you going? Where you? Hey, you guys, come visit me.
My
You
whole
got your
ass ain't
passport
leaving
ready?
Probably nowhere because my
Yeah.
family. Y'all know this. My family is California.
I'll be talking shit, but I love Cali.
Okay,
Yeah.
your families, you're all moving. You got a compound. Everybody's got their own spot next to each other.
Cotty. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I will say I like Northern Cali better than Southern.
Yay, I mean.
So
All
Sorry,
day,
I had
baby.
to do that.
you shush Virginia. Shut your Virginia.
Bay
loving
Area.
ass.
Sell out.
DC ain't got no
Bay
loyalty.
Area.
Sell out.
Y'all know
McGee.
I'm Bay till I die.
Man.
Die
Anywhere
for
in the
this
world,
shit.
you picking NoCal?
No. I don't know what I'm picking, man. The world?
Yeah, you get the
I'm not
whole
traveled
world.
enough.
Yeah.
Where you been? Where you think? Some places you've seen. Where you going? Where you seeing? Where you?
My thing is,
I like DC a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Texas.
I just love y'all still the United States. Like you get the whole
because you
moving
don't
to
know how
another
to
country,
Yeah,
that
sound
like,
cool.
Yeah.
we're
I
just
gotta
going.
make sure
this
I
is
can
a
live
full
there.
on like this. There is no facts here, guys. This is. It's not. I can't tell you, but like, oh, you know, they be. This is just where what looks nice.
Like moving somewhere you don't know is just that's a lot.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm not
culture shock, too.
familiar
You're not
enough with the
moving there.
international scene to be
Yeah.
like, I want to live here. I did like Amsterdam. I did like Seychelles.
Mhm.
Um,
You couldn't live in the Seychelles.
I don't know if I could live. It's beautiful. to
It was
just
beautiful,
be-
but on the,
Every-
way
I
to
would
the,
go there to escape.
on the way to the airport, it didn't look like they had running water.
Yeah,
I mean, on the way it looked like they
you
was-
know, because I need stores and like, you know what I mean.
I don't know why they came out like that. It was the glasses.
And put them right back on.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus.
I couldn't get it out.
Yeah, I couldn't. Because like with Tony, I'm not traveled enough to know to move. So, and
You
then
niggas
because my
have zero
family
imagination.
is
This is terrible.
California, because I've had these conversations, and Cotty told me straight up, we're never leaving California because I've had the Atlanta
Where do
conversation.
you want us to go, Chaz?
You can go anywhere. I just go
Visually,
like,
I
what
know
looks
there's
nice.
places I think I would like a lot, like Switzerland. Somebody said, like when I see visuals of Switzerland,
Because I go like that looks
I'm
cold. I don't
hell
want to do. I'm not
yeah.
doing no more cold.
I could do cold.
I'm not
And
doing
then,
no more.
there's places like throughout the world where it's just like, ooh, Greece, or South Africa be looking nice, or like, some parts of Australia, whatever. Paris maybe, but I gotta go and feel it.
I've been looking at these beaches on Morocco a lot lately. I've been like, that looks a crazy, dumb,
But
beautiful.
I'm not
But
Beach
living
McGee.
there, and I'm not living there.
Well, I'm just saying.
I
It's
could've
like,
You don't
live
like
on the
you're
beach.
not the beach. I love the beaches.
Real
Ooh.
quick,
I don't know if I could live there.
I'm
Though.
not living.
Why not?
Boring.
If the beach is right in the midst of the city, maybe.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't have a beach house?
Yeah, but that's not living. I wouldn't want to.
I would come
Visit.
to it
Yeah,
when I
beach,
need
beach
it
house is like
to unwind.
you wanna take a house on the coast of Malibu,
Right.
Overlook.
I don't
want
to be that close to the
Hell
ocean.
no.
Why?
Why
It
not?
don't happen.
Malibu?
Natural
Shit goes
disasters
south.
don't
Bruh,
happen
We're
anymore.
literally one earthquake away from that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tsunami come,
Typhoons,
take my
anything.
whole shit off.
Okay, beyond the disasters, like you couldn't just see yourself living on the beach, living with a beachfront property.
You gotta take a lot of other stuff away too, because Malibu ain't got like no highways, no access to
It
much.
sucks.
It's
Malibu
out
sucks.
there. It's out
Take
there.
that one. What is the one or the
This
two?
is
Yeah,
the one.
101.
Yeah.
101.
No,
The
just
one,
the
just the one.
Just the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
it's just
PCH,
that-
yeah.
that shit sucks.
I don't know, man. I've been to a couple of these people's houses and they seem very happy.
Well, yeah,
They got fucking-
they live.
They
there.
seem
Yeah.
very happy.
Yeah,
in
that's
Malibu.
the rumor I heard too.
They have
Yeah.
not once complained about they can't
I
get
kinda
anywhere.
heard that was goals. Like,
Yeah.
They got people doing shit.
Everybody
for
gonna
them,
complain about something. though.
Because I
It's
asked
just
him, I
for
was like,
me.
well, what sucks about living here? He was like, nothing. I was like, must be.
yeah, I guess I'm just shocked that y'all like no. Like I would think that would be an option.
The ocean's never been a passion of mine.
Mine either.
Honestly, it's just the ocean.
I told you, I don't like any of the major waters. I like island waters. If I'm gonna do water, like
Caribbean.
yeah, I like that. I like when I see my feet at the bottom.
I
don't want soda cans and AIDS.
definitely-
Like I'm good.
Needles.
Yeah, nigga, I'm good, bro. Like on TV, people be like, "Ooh, the beach." I be like, "You know what's there?
It's
Man,
good. The beaches be filthy.
AIDS."
The
Leftover
water, the water's
titties.
appealing.
Like,
the
just-
beach in there, I agree. I
Yeah.
don't like, but living by the water, hearing the calming, you'd be like, oh, it's nice.
Like even as nice as Hermosa is, when you go down
When
on
you
that
go
water, you be
there,
like,
it be green. The
"Ugh,
water be green.
It's disgusting."
I
No
definitely feel
disrespect
that.
to the water, but
Yeah.
it's just never been. Oh,
What about a lake? What about a lake house?
Yes,
Okay, you could do a lake
I
house.
could do a
Some
lake
Utah
house.
type shit.
I like trees though. I'm a tree guy.
Yeah,
Like I could live in like
Oregon,
mad tree,
some
but I'd be
Oregon
scared
somewhere.
at the same time.
you can't do Oregon, all them child molesters, but
I'm really attracted to Oregon though.
Oregon's nice.
Oregon and
Portland, that whole area, yeah.
Western Washington and
Mhm.
It
Oregon.
is nice.
I'm attracted.
Yeah, it
It's
is
so
nice.
it's so green.
Oh my
It's-
god.
They
It
still,
rains
they
all
still
the
what?
time,
don't
bro.
they still pump your gas there?
Yeah,
In
in
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah, they
Yeah.
pump you. You can't
Yo,
pump
you
your
remember
own.
when they told us to get out of there?
Yeah. What happened? I forgot about that.
Nothing happened, but the dude, we were in Oregon, and we were just traveling through up to Washington. Dude was like, "Yeah, you guys are just driving through." Like, yeah, we're going up. He was just like, "All right, man. Well, as soon as you don't waste time, get out of here." He was an Asian cat. Remember
I
that?
think I remember
Y'all was in
that.
Oregon?
Yeah, we were in Oregon.
Bro, because
sitting
they historically had sundown towns too.
Hey, man.
Oregon's a pretty racist place. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, for
he,
sure.
he,
that's in
he
every
was
state.
like,
And we left too.
we sure did. It
Y'all
wasn't.
didn't, y'all
Bro,
didn't
majority
inquire
of-
further?
Nah,
No,
not
but
really.
it was race talk, right? It was I don't know if it was Klan specifically.
Mm.
I
but-
remember that, bro.
Yeah, he was like, because we were like, oh no, we got it. He was like, oh no, it's illegal for you to pump your gas in Oregon, right? So we
Mhm.
pumped our gas, and
Mhm.
then he just like looked really concerned
Yeah.
because it was four of us.
yeah,
it was getting dark. It must have been getting dark.
I think it might have been dark already.
because we didn't ask questions.
So didn't it?
We was just like,
All right.
Yeah, no, I
no,
wouldn't-
we was
I
like, we
wouldn't-
was leaving
No,
anyway.
Yeah.
I'd be
know
like,
it.
why?
I
What's
wouldn't
going
ask
on around
questions.
here?
You don't
I
gotta
mean,
give
but
it.
it kind of makes sense.
Nah,
You
but
don't gotta
at-
kick
at
us
the-
out where we
at
already
the
running
most, it
from.
was like, people around here.
Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah,
that's
That's
yeah.
like, what you mean?
Yeah.
No.
exactly. What it
Because,
is.
but he kept looking around like he was just kind of like, y'all. I'm like,
must-
how close are they?
They must
Yeah.
pull up there.
They
just
in the bushes?
yeah.
Yeah.
You just start hearing noise. Like what the hell? What the hell is
And
that?
what year was that?
And why he say?
You
I don't
probably
know if-
not.
I mean,
He's like, I'm about to clock
Well,
out in a minute.
it's
Asians are seen as
Asian
less
does.
racist
Yeah.
or less threatening.
They're the model
They
minority.
could tone it down.
So we got to
Seen.
catch all the heat. Huh?
Definitely. But if somebody was like, "Oh, let's get these group of Asians," and we roll up, it's like, "Oh, wait, niggas, let's get them."
Put a pin in that.
Oh shit! Come
Y'all
on,
remember
man.
the town?
Nah.
Y'all didn't
know.
ask enough questions.
We were just
man.
driving through.
We were coming
I would've
back from one of
interviewed
those.
Yeah, we either going up there or
auditions.
coming. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't.
But I remember that because I was like, that was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
I don't
Let's
fuck,
go.
I don't fuck with no rural town. Period. I don't care where I am.
We just had to get gas.
Like what
real
he
quick.
said matched the environment.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense.
Bro,
Hell
you leave
yeah.
any major city and you realize how alone you really are. Like
Right.
it's
Yeah.
really like, oh nah, I can't be out here.
Yeah, man.
Everything feels.
Tony
different.
would see the whole clan coming down and be like, well, "What they gonna do when they like,
Oh,
let's go, Tony?
Why they
I
got
don't
on
like
all
them telling
white
me
folk?
where I can and can't go.
Get around here. We'll bring more.
I don't
Tony,
like
let's
that.
go."
Why, bro? Sometimes you got to just figure it out later.
I mean, I'll retreat, but I want them to know. I want somebody.
Tony will walk out.
I
Hold
want
on.
somebody's social media in that group so I can come back.
What's
Like I
your
only
badge
left
number?
because my friends were scared. But
Tony will
fuck
be like,
you.
"Before you rope us, what's your
You ain't
problem
gonna-
with us?"
They
Tony
gonna
be
tell me where to go.
backpedaling, asking questions. I need to know.
I need to know why are you racist anyway? Tell me your story.
Oregon is that's where I learned.
Bitch.
I'm throw the bitch on the back end. I want to know, man.
That's why I learned what self-serve meant. You know, you see that your whole
Yeah.
life. I never knew what it was
Right.
until I went to Oregon. And I was like, oh, that's why they say that. Like,
They
That's how it is
serious
in,
too. We
is
got
it
it.
New York or New Jersey. One of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do.
it's another East Coast state that does. I think
that's
it's
how
Jersey.
that's how I saw it. I was like, oh, I
Why
didn't know
though? What's the point?
that's
They
how
get-
they
they-
all used to be like that.
Yeah, they get paid like
Self-serve
that,
is
too.
newer.
Oh right.
So we grew up on self-serve, but
Right.
before gas stations, they used to do
Oh, you
everything.
used to have your option.
But I'm saying, is it just something that we don't want to change? We gonna keep our town the same type thing, or what? You know what I mean?
It probably because it doesn't hurt, and it's like
It probably
getting
gives in a
wages
town
and
like
stuff
that. It
Gives
probably
them
gives somebody
jobs.
jobs. Yeah,
You're right. Boom. Give them jobs. Work.
they ain't got no taxes. I remember when we went to Montana, and they was like, "Ain't no tax sales." I was like, "Wait, what?"
No, there's no sales tax.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's why
sales
people go to
tax.
that Nike town, and I think Portland don't got it either.
Yeah, we was buying
I like
everything.
Portland.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just wish those areas had more blacks.
Yeah.
You can start your own black town. And
That's
they don't.
good. That's a
Historically,
Alaska
they don't
shit
do
y'all
well,
talking
but
People don't be moving to
You
where
can
I'm
do
at, man.
it.
But I love the visuals and the vibe and the local businesses and the stuff like that. I like it when a city feels unique
Yeah.
and dope. One of my favorite big cities is DC though.
Oh, DC.
DC's great.
DC's
DC.
dope, man.
What I like about DC is that there's a lot of culture, a lot of black folks, educated black folks. Education is big. They got the universities there. It's diverse. It's, you're getting so many different vibes and experiences from that area. Visually, it's some dope areas around there. Energy's right.
Only thing I haven't done,
DC is
I haven't done the
impressive.
entire East Coast. I've been like to
Mhm.
Florida, but never in Georgia. I've done like most of the South. I've never done anything past Cleveland. I've never been any
Oh,
of
East-
that.
East
Side. Ever in your
Yeah.
life?
Mm-mm.
Like never
been
even
to-
been?
Mm-mm.
You've been
I've
in New
never-
York, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
No,
You never been to New York?
No Philly.
no Phillies. No, that's
You-
one because I remember when I first left Michigan, I was like, LA or New York, and I'll say we're good on the code. So,
Clearly.
yeah, I think he's probably just
Crazy.
lost.
Yeah.
He's been
When
he
you
lost
come back
service
to the
from
comedy
my
game,
I've been back.
Big
What you
big
guys
things,
talking
big things
about?
popping for you, fella.
I've been back.
When?
You niggas stomped me out.
No.
I can't. I
And then you gave up again.
didn't give up anything. You
Where-
niggas
where
stomped
you
me
at?
out. I
She
still
said we had
been
to haze you,
around.
bro.
Oh, we had it for you.
We had
The
to.
haze I didn't mind. There was a stomp out after the hazing.
We stumped you out after the hazing?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
that
remember
was- that was
I
the-
remember I just said come to San Diego, and you came.
No, after that, this was all a big text exchange we had.
You quit again?
Tony remembers. Mhm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't remember.
That-
Did he
that
quit
We
at
was
was
San
talking
Diego?
about, talking about the video that he recorded.
Oh,
And
that
I
was
like,
just
man,
being-
yeah.
we didn't
No,
he was
the
on my
hazing-
neck about
The
the
hazing, I was all about it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't think it took a turn.
We was just twisting your nipples.
in the text. That's what I was like.
Twisted.
You just twisting your nipples, having a little fun.
We wanted to throw you on the
Yeah.
grill.
I was
man,
on the grill
'cause
already.
You sold us out.
What are you talking
You
about?
sold us out.
We had to throw you in the grill because it's what you do. You
then
don't
when-
hold back on
Then when
niggas
y'all
you
went
go
on
in.
hiatus, you came back, man.
Yeah.
We was seconds.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
When
So
you
we
go
was
in
bitter,
on
man. We
people,
wasn't
you
fucking
go
with
in.
Wait,
So we had to cook you.
I didn't mind the hazing of going
Right.
in.
Mhm.
That was not the problem.
Yeah.
It was the after.
It was the after.
It was the spitting on you after we.
Yeah,
I definitely spit on
Yeah.
him. I spit on his bloody
After we put the
bloody
Tim,
pile
after we
of
put it,
poo.
after we put the Tim's
That's
Should
what I
have
was
had
like-
Todd come in. Hey, Todd.
Todd stuck his
Piss on
whole
this.
foot on my butt.
hawking up loogies.
That's
Piss
when I
on
was
this.
like, what are we doing
just
here
having
now?
fun.
I don't even remember that.
I don't
I thought
remember.
you came back and then that was it.
No.
Keon don't be
I
paying
did.
attention
I
to
did.
stuff, man.
You know, and then it was the off the top
Yeah.
ropes. Cool.
Yeah, we had to, bro.
Yeah,
You
man.
did not.
We was trying to build character.
I have a lot.
And then you dipped out.
And you dipped out.
Never came back. Man.
What are you talking
See, we
Are
about?
you right
Ain't
stand up
seen
right
you
now?
since.
Yeah.
Look,
Hey, see, we were right the whole time. We were just hating you to see if you could take it.
what are you talking about?
We put
Are
you
you
on a
doing?
mission.
Are you doing stand up right now?
Like if we was Crips, we gotta put. You gotta.
We
complete
gotta
this mission.
stomp 'em
We
back
gotta-
in.
Yeah.
You gotta get stomped back in.
Yeah.
So there's the hazing and then there's the stomp
The
back.
stomp,
Yeah.
yeah. But I apologize for the extra
did.
stomp.
And I thought Tony
You
was
did.
soft for that apology.
Why?
Because you are the worst at when you go in on someone.
Oh yeah.
No, but he
You-
apologizes though.
No,
When?
nigga.
Wait.
Stop.
Hold on.
What are you
Wait,
talking
who
about?
am I
Chaz
apologizing to?
apologized?
He's apologized to you.
Yeah, right.
Wait, when
Well,
I'm
those
wrong.
are all yeah.
Wait, when I'm wrong, I've always apologized.
Stop.
I've apologized to you
Did you
multiple
apologize to
times.
Keenan?
Nope.
Exactly.
I still don't know what I was wrong
for
about in that. Different case though. Different case though.
Because you went in on the
But-
man
but
that
Keenan-
was in
but-
hard times
but
and you
Keenan-
didn't feel comfortable asking for help. And you went in on him
It
for
was-
172 miles.
For a long time.
If Keenan
That's
told
definitely
me,
apology worthy.
if Keenan told me, Chaz, which he's never said, Chaz, I feel hurt and offended that you did that.
This nigga, you knew he was hurt and offended. He was quiet.
You never told me that, but I still apologize on the strength of how I felt.
I didn't
That
feel
you
like
might have felt.
I haven't felt that Keenan ever had anything against me
What?
against it.
See, this
Otherwise,
is
I
why
would've.
we stumped him out.
But when I've apologized
This
to
is
you,
why it happened.
wait.
Keon.
I've apologized, and I will always apologize when I'm wrong. I've always stood on that. I'll be like, oh man, I see my faults here. I have no problem apologizing to Keenan. I never thought it was a problem. Like, we were just doing. I know I've gone too far. I've gone too far with you and apologize, right? Once it's brought to my attention, right?
I understand his point. Like,
No, man.
If
Once
you
it's
don't-
brought to
it-
my attention, I thought we were great. I didn't know it was a problem. I can't know if it's a problem until it's a problem. Then I'm like, oh, I ain't know.
You
it
don't
was a-
be feeling. You don't be feeling like
I thought
maybe
we had
a little too much.
I thought we had a great time. I thought we were all enjoying ourselves and everybody was having fun.
Not everybody's gonna be like you tore me in half. Sometimes
I
you
thought it was
gotta
great.
feel it on your own. And
You
just be
didn't
like,
feel
you
that
know
with
what?
Keenan in the car.
No, I remember we were in the car. I tore Nick in half, right? Nick Hartman,
Yeah.
right?
He deserved it.
We
Keep
became
going.
great friends after that.
Remember that?
That was the first day I met him.
But
Shorted him.
but that go in literally benefits his life.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You were kicking a man while
Nick
he was
Carthan
down.
had to get a driver's
I was
license.
telling
It
Keenan-
was
in
ridiculous.
fairness,
Come
in
on,
fairness,
come on,
No,
Keon.
no,
Come on,
Keon,
baby.
don't do
No,
that.
I'm just
Yes.
talking about benefiting life.
Yes, thank you.
Keenan had a headache because he didn't eat.
Come on.
Nah.
So if you
And-
would have ate,
Man,
you would have had that
And-
goddamn headache.
Nah,
Also-
man.
also-
That's
wait a
real.
minute.
That's the.
Wait,
It's
no,
the
it's
bene-
not.
It's
No, it's
beneficial,
not.
bro.
Wait,
It's
here-
I
beneficial.
can't believe this
Here's,
shit.
here's what's beneficial.
I can't
Here's
believe
what's
this shit.
beneficial. How stubborn and hard-headed are you going to be with people who love and care about you, your friends, to now ask for how much were those chicken nuggets?
$1 at the time. And
now Keenan is willing.
I get throwing them on the
It was
grill.
20 it was 20
for
it was like 20 nuggets
27
for $1.
miles.
Now,
Nigga,
all of
you
us could
was
have put
on
in.
him
All of us
the
could have
rest
put in
of the
20
road trip.
cents. All of us could have put in 20 cents and fed Keenan, right? Keenan is one of those people that come for 5 cents a day. You can feed this. But Keenan was too hard-headed and stubborn.
It was roastable.
That was what I
But for
did.
that, you kept it going.
You think he'll ever do
for
that again?
hours.
Do you think he'll ever do that again?
But that still don't make
This
you
is why we
right.
stumped him out,
I'm
bro.
just
trying to
saying.
tell
Now
you.
that I
I'll be-
understand it's a problem.
if I'm being honest, this is why I don't kill Chaz for that. Especially, and I don't think he should too, because we was the main niggas laughing.
and I was gagged on by
me
the
and
laughs.
me and DC was,
was
in the
hilarious.
back, nigga.
Come on,
Me
man.
We're not saying
DC.
it wasn't funny.
Oh,
We,
I'm
but
just
every,
saying.
even though when
I
it was
tapped out.
It didn't get
Tony
Tony
tapped out.
When Tony
When it went
was
too
like,
far,
man, I
enough.
just, all right.
me and
Because
DC was
he's
still
the-
giggling.
Because he's the king of why are we still talking about this guy?
Yeah, bro.
How many times has he
Wait,
said
wait.
that? Why are we still talking about
If
this?
it was still
That's
getting
him all
laughs,
day.
All day.
I'm going to keep going.
That's the comedian in you.
what you want me to do
And that's
about
why,
that.
that's why I don't
You
get
were
on because
killing.
it's
What do you
our
want me to
fault.
do about
it's our
that?
fault.
And it was a fun time. I had a great time. I was having a great moment. I said, "Oh man, I am on
You
fire."
think Keenan was having a good time?
I seen his face come back, and Keenan was doing this. All right, man.
He has no
It's
remorse.
funny now.
And that's how he was laughing.
He has no remorse.
It's funny right now.
That's
to think
why-
about Keenan.
That's why I can't be on his head, because I know what part I played in. So I'm like, the nigga didn't stop, but me and DC was in the back.
I
main
can't
niggas.
tell you one thing I said from that day. I just remember laughing at Keenan for 2 hours was mad fun.
That's why we stumped you out, bro. That's why I
That's
was
different.
Like,
That's-
no, it was the same to
That's a
me.
different thing because once I say, "Oh man, I didn't know it was an issue," I have no problem apologizing. To
I
Keenan.
feel like if Keenan was like, you know what, Chaz, even though it was, what is it, 6 years later, whatever the hell it was, he was like, that pissed me off. Chaz would apologize in a heartbeat.
I was like, no,
But
dog, I
because
didn't
Keenan's
know.
never acknowledged that he gave a shit.
Nigga, it's way too late for him to
It's-
apologize.
Not if it's still bothering somebody.
Keenan's already absorbed it so much that he just when Chaz felt when we were getting on Chaz, Keenan was like he deserved every piece of that.
There's no remorse.
Exactly.
To apologize, you gotta have the remorse.
Right.
And
Well,
you don't have it.
I have to know something hurt you.
Yeah.
I gotta know that. I gotta know what
You
part
should
about
have,
this hurt
but you should have remorse anyway because of the root of why he didn't feel comfortable asking for the help, no matter how
What
small
was the
it
root of
was.
it?
The root was
This-
he just don't want to feel like, I ain't got the money out here. So I get the root of it, of why he didn't feel comfortable,
And
even with his niggas or whatever.
And this kind of goes back to last week's conversation when I was like, you should know certain things.
Some things.
You
So
should-
to
y'all
ride
got
him-
on my head. Y'all
Because-
was
to ride him that long, it's like, damn, he didn't really deserve it like that. A quick roast for sure, but to keep it going and no remorse.
This
on
was
the
a
back
life
end,
lesson, guys.
like, see, I told you.
Give a
Now
fuck.
you get why,
It's no remorse.
now you get why we had to stump him out,
Yeah.
bro.
I have
The
remorse.
double up.
Did you
Yeah, I
watch?
was
Did you
telling
watch
you.
last
Yeah.
week's episode?
No.
So the thing I was telling him was that because he feels like, and this is, so you're saying like you couldn't tell Keenan's body language, whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm
I
like,
knew
some,
Keenan was hurt.
I'm like, some
Yeah.
people are oblivious.
I'm saying I know
Chaz is
you.
an oblivious ass nigga.
Absolutely.
So DC's
Come
point,
on, man.
So I was telling DC, you can't expect everybody to know everything. Like DC be like, I don't want to talk about it. You should know.
yeah.
And I'm like, no, I would rather explain everything because
I
people
would
just
text
don't
Why,
Keenan-
know.
I would
why
text
Keenan
Keenan
got why
today.
Keenan got to humiliate himself further and be like, I couldn't afford the $1.20 nuggets.
Bro,
and
it's different
you
when it's
hurt me, Chaz.
Bro, it's
like you already
different if it
hurt
was
him
a-
with the
Right.
rope.
If it was a group of girls around, I get it. I can understand. You want to be that. It is. How long we've
People
known
get
you?
embarrassed in front of men too.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's dumb. That's dumb, bro. It's not just men that you didn't
It's
know.
dumb to you.
It was dumb to you, y'all. Also,
What?
that Keenan didn't want to ask for $1.50 for some chicken.
No,
nuggets,
he's
bro.
saying being embarrassed.
Being
Oh,
embarrassed.
that's different.
Yeah.
That's
Because
but
Keenan
then-
was at a different time in his life that time too. It
Oh,
was
for sure,
absolutely.
for sure.
We was all
we
broke.
all
was
were.
all
yeah,
niggas.
we
all
we
were.
was splitting.
We was all
Yeah,
broke.
we get like $50 each,
Yeah,
something like
$50
that.
a piece. No, we got paid that. That was New Mexico. We got a good check that one.
New Mexico was a good
no,
check.
New Mexico was
But
fine. This one was coming back from SAC.
the
Oh, that was coming back from SAS.
Yeah.
the-
Oh, that was a that was a real poor trip.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
We split like $300 5 ways.
Yeah, it was
I
bad.
don't remember how much it was, but
It was nothing.
it
was
wouldn't
nothing,
even
bro.
matter.
We was
'Cause
getting
I
scraps.
booked that and I felt bad. I felt
Yeah.
bad.
Matter of fact,
We've
'cause
also-
it was so low. DC was hoping when I booked the one in the Bay that it was lower
Yeah.
than his. This nigga was I was like, nah, we got because he was like, oh, I don't know if we gonna get paid. This sounds shady. And then we made more. I was like, yeah, nigga, because he was hoping it failed, so he didn't have the lowest one.
No. I was worried that because no one showed up.
They
at
didn't
first.
show up at first.
and I was like,
But he was like,
man.
we not gonna get our
I said,
money.
we ain't
And I was like,
getting
nah.
paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it was looking sketchy.
And he was, I was like, bro, we can find. So then when we got our money, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we got, and it was a fire show.
Yeah.
Right.
I was looking shady
care.
at first.
It was
though.
looking shady as
I ain't
hell.
gonna hold you.
It doesn't-
But a
doesn't
part of
hurt
him
me.
wanted it to be like that because
yeah.
Zach
Wanted-
was so low.
No, I wanted to get money. We were broke.
You were rooting for us
Sac
all to
was a
lose?
good venue and a good show. It's just the money.
The money was
Yeah,
sketchy.
money was shit.
Yeah.
So we already know comedy shows be shady.
right.
Right. Let me talk to y'all real
Yeah,
quick. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
But I was like, I guess I was coming from like, I'm not gonna fuck with anybody that's gonna do us like that.
Mm.
So when people kept coming up to me, hey man, I was like, yo, nigga, like we're gonna get our money. Cause I know
Who kept coming up to you?
Me, I was
this nigga.
Who is people?
I said,
Like, this
Look
nigga
at me.
here, bro. This nigga
Look
right
at
here.
me.
He said people.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
talking
is.
to you.
This
I
nigga
know
was
I
me.
didn't come up.
You didn't
It
say
was me.
anything.
I
And
was
then,
like,
cause I was
Keon?
talking to Keenan on the side, I'm like, bro, like I wouldn't fuck. Shout out to Leroy.
And he paid us Before we went on.
Before the show. We got paid before the show.
I didn't never forget.
It wasn't that much more than SAG. It was more, but it wasn't.
Was like double.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy.
It wasn't,
money.
no, it wasn't
like-
crazy money.
No.
Yeah.
It was just like when we got so low in SAG.
Yeah.
It felt like,
I don't even remember what we
felt
got
like
in
$3
SAG.
million.
SAG, we split like $300.
Yeah, 6 ways. Or
6
5
ways.
ways. Something
That's
like
it?
that. Yeah,
It
bro,
was
we got like
300
$50 bucks. Bro.
We got like 50
And I
bucks.
only made my money because I did merch after. And I was like, oh, that's a.
And we was talking to each other on the way home. We was like, this is the start, y'all.
Yeah.
With $50.
Chaz forgot the batteries
So
and didn't
did.
even get none.
Yeah.
I didn't
Before
want to
the
ask
show.
y'all for the money, man. I didn't have the money for the battery.
man.
I didn't want to
You had
ask
no
y'all.
remorse
It was for
on the battery
$30.
gift.
I didn't want to ask
What did we do? Just
y'all.
rent a car?
Yeah, we rented a van.
Man.
I was still staying at my mom's.
Yeah, we went in on a van, like 4 or 5 ways on a van.
I didn't even have a place out here yet. Matter of fact, I was staying because y'all picked me up from my mom's house
Did we?
in Ventura.
You were, yeah. We swooped you.
I didn't have a place yet.
Where
Yeah.
were we that we picked up Tony in a random spot? Remember that?
Sacramento.
Yeah,
we
was
paid,
that?
we,
Yeah.
we were,
He was
we
already
came
out.
to
Picked me up
SAG.
from Dennis' house.
Yeah, he was already in SAG.
I
Yeah.
remember when Tony was on the corner. Hey, yo.
Mhm. Yeah. Where was I coming from though? That's the real
I don't
question.
remember. I just remember we met you up there.
Yeah.
Here's why I didn't feel bad about Keenan's thing.
This
It's
nigga's
because because it didn't feel personal. I just felt like it was all of us just making fun of him doing
All
general.
of us.
It was you.
Well, hey, whether it's me, that's I'm telling you how I
Don't
felt.
try to bring us
buddy.
in
I'm
here
just
with
telling you how I felt.
Everybody keeps saying people and all of us. Now who? Nigga, who?
You people.
Because I never felt like it was a personal attack. It just felt like, oh, we're just giving Keenan shit. This is
for
what we do.
172 miles.
Well, yeah, I was.
They're saying,
on a
can
hot
Keenan
streak.
come on this show so we can hear?
Keenan got to stop pulling out like a
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
Keenan,
you got to be a
When
But
dick.
I
when
promise
Keenan
you,
gets Janelle pregnant,
I will
can-
text Keenan
can
today and
pull
be
up.
like, yo, my bad, bro.
Do you mean it?
100%.
Oh,
To make him feel bad. I didn't know that was a thing. Because I go like,
Now, mind you,
he felt bad?
we speaking for Keenan.
Right.
Now,
Might
he
not
might,
give
he
a
might,
fuck.
he might look at it like, man, I ain't even tripping.
Because I feel like we're close enough
6
to Keenan
years
would have
later,
said
of
something.
course not.
Well, yeah.
That's like,
But
that's my
then
bro.
in that car,
Wait, that's my bro. I feel like whenever I offended somebody, you've said something. So I go, why wouldn't Keenan say something if I heard him before I offended him? Why
Because not
wouldn't he say
everybody
it?
says something when they get offended.
But I go like, why would you not with me? I'm like, this is what we do. We're bro. Like, you're gonna
Right.
hurt
At
your
the end of the day,
Especially
family's
y'all
feelings.
two, y'all go at it.
I'm saying. So for him to be like, yo, you went too far,
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be something that he wouldn't say to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'd be like, it's something he should be very comfortable. Like, hey, yo, let me talk to you about something real quick.
Right.
And he'd be like, oh, my bad, dog. And I'm not gonna be like, quit being a bitch, Keenan.
Because I felt him in the moment. I was just like, I get it. But the roast was funny. And
Now,
then,
go
then
ahead.
after a while, I was just like, all right, man, enough.
now if he says, "Oh, I wasn't tripping," that's because but in that car he was hurt.
He might shed a tear, but he's like, man, I wasn't even tripping, though.
Yeah.
He hang up.
Appreciate the call, though.
He crossed Chaz off the list, put his lipstick
Man.
on.
What Adam Sandler movie
Billy
was
Madison.
that?
That's Billy Madison.
Where he
Yeah.
called and Steve Buscemi put the lipstick on?
Mad random.
He said, yeah, no problem.
Man.
Mad
Then he shot
random.
somebody for him at the end. Glad I
Man.
called that guy.
Oh, my God.
My problem.
He crossed him off the kill
at
list.
the kill list. My problem with the text stomp out
Oh shit!
was my bad.
Sick
My
of
problem
this
with the
nigga,
text stomp out, it was when you guys said I was being arrogant because I disagreed, but I still apologize for coming off as being arrogant.
You did?
I
Oh,
did.
now I remember all this.
How do you
Mhm.
disagree with that? You were arrogant.
I don't think I was, because for me I was like, I have a little something and I brought in you or your families as much as I could give,
no,
right?
The issue was this with you. It was when we were talking about you going on the road. When Tony would offer it, and we'd be like, you guys still do comedy. You would be like, oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna do it. Whatever.
But see, why is that the voice that I get?
That's how you sound.
Because Keon did the same thing. He was like, no, I'm like, okay, I know we were
That's-
texting all of this,
is what we
and I know I didn't sound
hear
like any of this. So this is when it becomes a personal thing.
no,
But this
Right?
is how you sound.
Because in the text, it can't. I know there's
It does
there's no
exactly.
context in text, right?
Exactly.
No,
when
bro,
somebody
we-
when
but we-
So I can't just talk
When
without
five-
somebody putting something on what I'm
when
saying.
5 people are saying don't quit stand up, you're like basically like I don't need it anymore.
I
it
never
comes out-
once said that.
definitely came
I-
off
It
like
came
that.
out like
I-
I'm above it.
Wait,
Like, I don't need it anymore.
wait. Time out. I even told you guys what my plan was. I said, I'm going to go all in on writing, make writing my day job, then do stand up when I have another day job, not loading luggage. I've said that multiple times. multiple times. And then once I started writing full time, we had the kid. I said, oh man, I'm going to keep doing it when I can. And I did until the Stomp Outs came.
It didn't come like that. Like, all right,
That's exactly what I've been saying for
it
years.
was more arrogant than that, bro.
He was
not,
mad.
It was more arrogant.
I've been reading.
It was
Right.
Exactly.
That's how the whole book started.
And then that happened. And see, then that voice comes on.
What do you
trying
guys,
to get
What do
better.
you guys know? I'm gonna do it my way.
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
get
read
better.
books.
Everyone
It was a build. It was a
Exactly.
build up before the Stomp Out.
Right.
It
Like
was
we didn't
not.
just come in like with a high kick off the top rope.
Right.
It was
I
a
still
Chaz.
today have no idea why you guys like, oh, look at Chaz reading books and proving himself. That's great for you,
No,
Chaz.
it was-
oh, look at Chaz
Well,
writing
his
now.
beef
That's
was
for you,
because all the
Chaz.
stuff you started doing, he had already mentioned before.
I told you all the advice you read in them books,
You
and
did-
then you would regurgitate.
Did
You know what I read, or you know what this person
wait,
said.
You're the
what is
king of
Tony's
that.
piece of what's Tony's piece of advice?
His piece of advice?
Yeah, what does Tony tell everybody?
Be
What's his piece-
consistent.
That's it. Tony said, be consistent. Tony didn't say, hey, this is how you go save money that I learned from a book. This is how you go build credit that I learned from a book. These are things that I've learned from doing. This is how you become, even now, being in marriage. These is all things that I've gotten from different books. I've done nothing but try
Oh, we
to
didn't say
improve.
nothing about the marriage.
I'm
I'm talking
talking-
stand up.
But
I'm not talking about
I
money.
already-
He
I
trying
already
to
know.
throw in
Career.
everything. He's trying to make it more
No,
heavier.
because we never even had
Exactly.
financial conversations.
Ain't
We
nobody
never
say nothing
came
about
to
that.
talk about marriage and financial
because
advice.
I didn't read any books on doing stand-up, right? I didn't say, there was no stand-up comedy books I had.
You shouted out Jay Phillips
For
and
telling
Ron
for
G
telling me
Oh,
good
I
shit.
remember
telling
that
you
shit.
shit that I already told
Yeah.
you.
Wait. So
Yeah.
why is that bad? Why can't like, oh, Ron G told me this?
Because you
why is
made
that
it
bad?
seem like they dropped some real gems
Wait a
that
second.
you never even thought about.
This sounds more hurtful from you than it does from me going to you.
I told you I was hurt because I was like, I told
Why?
you this, Chad.
Wait,
Because-
but
because-
what? It wasn't on some. It wasn't on some. Hey man, you know what they told me? They told me to be consistent. I never heard that. I didn't say that. Whatever that compliment was, and it was like, yo, you're funny, you're dope. Do this, X, Y, and Z. Just keep going. I didn't
that's what
say
he was saying.
Okay, but did I say Tony, your advice wasn't good? Did I say it wasn't bad?
But
was
it
bad?
comes off if y'all ask me.
So how you take it is not my
It's
responsibility.
kind
But
of like
it-
Chaz. It's
No,
kinda
it's
like
not.
it's kind of like in the group chat when
It's
someone
like when
puts
I
a
said
song.
Coast Contra is
Right.
dope.
Right.
Chad got his feelings hurt
Right.
because he already told me
Right.
about Coast Contra.
Mm-mm.
It's the same
It's the
That
shit.
is not
same
the same
thing,
thing,
bro.
It is.
That is
It
not the
is.
same
Exact
thing.
same thing,
That's
bro.
one of those fake applauds. Oh, I've been said
Oh,
this. We
shit.
do our fake applauds in these group chat all the time.
No,
We
I'll
are
be,
fake
I'll be
appalled.
appalled. If y'all bring up some shit I already said, I'll be like, no,
Of
nigga.
course.
But it's not.
I already
I
told
told you
y'all
this.
this.
But we
Yeah.
know we're clowning at the same
of course,
time.
I'm not, and
Okay.
Tony wasn't like, I can't believe you.
Right.
It was still jokingly saying
Right.
it.
I wasn't like
which-
crying, but I
Yeah.
was just like, didn't I tell this nigga this already?
Exactly.
So I'm saying like, yo, homie said this, homie said that, and it's like, but I said, and I was like, well, why? It's not about you.
Oh, I know it's not
But you
about
made
me.
it about you.
I know it's not about me because you don't respect that.
So that's
That's
how it
how
all
we
started.
felt.
That's how it all
We
started.
felt like
That's
we
how
weren't
you were
respecting.
coming off.
We weren't good enough for you to listen to.
Exactly.
And he said it. He said that was on him.
I will.
He did.
said that
I will
shit.
say this.
I wish
will-
we
He
had
said
this
you
chat.
niggas
No,
don't
no.
know shit.
Wait,
We was like,
time
God
out,
damn.
time out. I never said you niggas don't know shit. And there's never been a single time I disrespected you guys on some intentional, I disrespect you shit. That's not happened. Because you guys know I love you.
He doesn't
and I
know when he
always-
does it.
Wait. You guys
He's
know I
oblivious.
love you and
He's
I always
oblivious.
show you respect, huh?
Yeah, you're oblivious sometimes.
Okay, but and if I'm oblivious, I apologize because I respect you. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
because-
respect. It's not like I don't give a fuck about you guys. But
It'll never be that because that's
But-
not what it is.
But you are oblivious.
you be oblivious.
That-
You are on record.
I am. I don't know what else to do to work on it. I'm like I'm trying to
Read
see
some
shit
books.
before I see some. I'm trying. I'm like,
I
I'm,
didn't know-
there are
I
my
didn't-
psychic
Chad's
powers.
not,
in
he's
there.
not a room reader.
I didn't know that stumping you out was hurting you.
Because it becomes like, okay, these guys who I've been like, great, let me hire Avi, let me hire Kadi, let me hire Sabrina. I'm giving everything that I have also in the group. So I was like, was I being arrogant here? Was I being arrogant when I did this? Like, no,
No, but
what I'm
No,
doing
but
is
it
showing
wasn't-
love.
No, that's
And
fine.
giving back what I'm supposed to be
when you
doing.
started writing heavy, we was like dope.
Yeah.
You know, right? We had all the jokes. Write us a movie, Chaz. Get it. You gonna
Yeah.
be
For
how we
sure.
get on. Blah blah. Where it came was when we were like, but don't quit stand up, and you were like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I
anymore.
did not
Absolutely.
say that.
I'm
All
writing-
I said was I'm going
I
all.
remember
I'm
that.
focused.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm doing
because
this.
this is gonna work, and that is whatever. And he
I-
was like,
no.
but don't quit this. Don't quit
The,
it.
the
I don't
saying
need
or
it.
whatever.
And then it all came full circle when that shit went on hiatus. It was like, oh, stand up. And his
Nigga
point
turned
was, if you never stopped it, it would have been here. I would have took you on the road. I would
Wait.
did this. I-
My
so-
my thing was this, and I'm not wrong for doing this. I'm not wrong for going all in and learning everything I did stand it because a lot of great stuff has came from it. And I have a lot of great stuff going on, but I'm very happy about. And I got to a level of work that I feel like I'm here now. I'm a solid writer who sold a Christmas movie, sold some other stuff, right? And like, we're doing great. The whole idea is to bring everything together. With us, with everything, it's like go bring everything together. Started producing, right? I go like, that's the way to go bring everything together. This is my plan. I'm not shitting on my plan. I didn't say, hey guys, doing stand-up is stupid. I never said that. It's like, I'm going to focus on here. Stand-up's not going anywhere. The same way if I ever had a TV show, I can grab you. I expected the same back. When I was like, all right, great. I have time now. It wasn't like...
I did grab you.
we did.
But we were telling you.
But we were Tony Baker and friends. You turned it down. We wasn't ready.
Yep.
When?
Because you weren't doing
When we
stand-up.
were doing the special, the whole ass special we had.
No.
That's
different.
They moved the date. Stop acting like we didn't move the date. Stop. We moved the date. Stop it. That is not my fault.
true.
The date
Didn't
moved.
move the date.
But you showed
Stop
up.
it.
You were at the show.
I was at the show, but
He was at the
But I
show.
couldn't work for 2 months because I was working on a
But
show.
he showed up at the show like on some
To
like
support
last
and
minute. Yeah,
so
but he wasn't supposed to be like he wasn't prepped
I
for it. He
left
wasn't
set to get there.
he
I
wasn't
was
supposed to be there.
working. That's not Atlas. Stop bringing that
He
one
was
As a
there.
matter of fact,
Both shows.
moving the date is
He
why
could've did
I
the
only
show.
did one
You
show.
could have did
Thank
that
you.
show.
You could have did the show.
Come on, man.
You could've did that show.
And then it's this.
And then you told us out your own mouth that you wasn't ready.
Yeah.
because I wasn't working. Because upstairs we moved the date. It was 2 or 3 months later, and I was like, man, I went back on set.
Yeah.
That's what
Because
it was.
the date move caused a lot. Because that's why I only did one show.
Come on, man.
He didn't do any show.
Nah, man.
Fumble the
Yeah.
throat.
Chaz was
But-
like, I'm not
Stop
ready
yelling this
material.
nigga
But-
out. Yeah.
The point he just kept making was, but don't just completely put this on the back burner because don't put all your eggs in one basket.
It's not even an eggs on basket. I go, I have a chance to go be dope. I'm going to go all in and focus and be dope. And I did that.
And you
I'm
put
still
all
doing
that's
that.
called putting all your eggs in
Which
one basket.
was fine with me. I go, that's my plan. So I go, why does it make you guys feel bad?
So then when we
Because
came back
when it came
around
back
to
full
pull
circle-
you back in, you wasn't ready.
So for me, so
didn't
this
have the
summer,
material, and then-
I was like, I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do 5. Let me go do 7. Y'all were in, and then it was a stomp up. The haze was fine. You were feeling this.
No,
and you were
but you
doing
only
that. That's when I
came
go like,
back
what are we
because
talking
you
about?
stopped
That is
working.
No, because I have time. That's the thing. People act like I'm broke or I got canceled. It's like, no. We have time is the difference. Time is the
Because
difference.
Your true love went on hiatus, so
Yep.
you had
That is
time
not-
for your
That's
That's what
leftovers.
it was.
That is
So you had
not.
time for
what
your
it was.
leftovers.
That is not.
You side bitch.
That is
Chaz.
not.
Yeah.
I didn't side bitch you niggas at all.
You did.
So when it-
Quit acting
when
like
it was
stand
hiatus-
up.
And he tried to
Okay.
distract us with cameras
When
So-
it was
and
hiatus, he
lights.
came back.
So you guys are equivalent yourselves to stand up here.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I
well,
just
shut
wanted
up
to- I just wanted to
then.
get that joke off.
This shush.
It was a good joke. It was a good
Oh,
joke.
but the joke was
solid.
solid. That's not. we're not arguing the joke. That is not the
And
point.
then he wanted us to be all in and just holding his
No,
balls. And it was
right.
like, nah, man, you
had
got
to
to
get-
grill.
I was-
This,
I'll-
this is the stuff I talk about. I go, where does that come
I'll
from?
admit I was upset that you didn't do the special and that you didn't go on the road. Because I was like, I wasn't upset that you didn't do it. I was upset that you said you weren't ready to do it.
Mhm.
That's what pissed me off because I was like, had you not stopped, you would have been ready.
Exactly.
So that upset me because I was like, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't have been on this shit.
Mhm.
So like when we look back or whatever,
We look
and
at
that
this
shit,
poster
and
and you're not
somebody
on
come
it.
back, yeah, I'm like, if had your ass been prepared, you would have knocked it out, no problem.
I'm glad you told me that.
So that
And-
I
pissed me
wish
off.
you'd have told me that 3 years
And
ago.
he could have been on the special.
He was there.
Because Keon
both
can only
shows.
do one show.
Yeah.
Right.
We could have threw him up that night.
I told
And
you
we could
guys.
have cut you, made you look
Absolutely.
good, laugh track.
Absolutely.
Hell
Goddamn.
no.
look.
I was like,
But he
I'm
was
gonna
like,
be.
I'm not ready.
It was gonna be trash, and I didn't want to bomb on that bitch
But that's what I'm saying. Not being ready
because I was
like,
working.
Why aren't you ready for this shit?
Because I was working.
Because you
for
put
3
all
months.
your focus.
Put your glasses back
You
straight.
put all your
Put
eggs
your
in one basket.
glasses back straight when you look at
Oh
me.
my
And he still could have been getting reps on the
Yeah.
stage and still focus on the writing and the
Not when
producing.
you're producing, bro.
David
It's a
Arnold did
different-
it all the time.
It's
I don't
a
wanna
bunch
hear
of
it.
David Arnold was at a different level.
No, but
he didn't have to go
still.
do open mics and shit. It was a different thing.
But
he
he
had to go
still
wait for
had to, he
hours.
still had to go hit the stage.
Because he can walk up somewhere and get
Yeah,
up
that is
and go
different.
do 10,
You
15.
still could have got some time.
He
I
got
would- let me
time.
go sit here for an hour.
You could have
to get
open
five.
mic'd your way to our
Come on, this
special.
is-
We
this is
we
what
had
I'm
enough to
saying.
carry. We had enough on that show to
and that's what I'm
carry
saying.
and make
it's,
us all
it's
look
fine
good.
for you to say that, but not when I'm going in and be like, great, let me go do this 15 that I don't get to do 15 often.
You didn't have
It was
to
a
do
different
15. You
spot.
could have did 5 minutes.
Come on, bro. You're going to go in there and do
Nah.
this.
It was
5-minute
our
special.
special. It was Tony's.
Stop. You know that's not
We
right.
didn't do
DC.
15, no?
No, exactly.
I'm just
We only
saying.
did 10
I'm
to
just
12.
Less than 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it was close, I had
It was
nothing.
less.
All the years Chaz has been doing
And
stand-up
that was another
comedy.
beef of mine. That was my beef.
All the years Chaz has been doing stand-up comedy
18,
longer than
You
most
could have
of us.
grabbed,
long
yeah,
time.
you could have grabbed 5 bangers that you know worked, or 3 bangers.
The
actually.
world has yet to see Chaz.
Which is a great thing, though.
He
Isn't
has
it?
mad material to
I'm-
draw
I'm
from.
still
that should be
really new.
ingrained.
You're not. You could
I'm
have.
still really
You
new.
could have cooked
That
up
was my-
5 minutes for
That was my
special.
beef with
DC,
that.
where
I'm
you
not
at
ready.
this weekend? Where you at this
I
weekend?
told-
You
that's why we
wrapping this shit
that's
up.
why we stumped him out.
But my
Every
point
day.
was is that I love you guys until it became
love
a
you too.
personal thing.
It was never
Well,
personal, bro.
It became personal.
no,
Is what I was saying. It did.
we're gonna hate you.
The
Well,
hazing
hey,
was fine.
you know what? I apologize.
I'm not, no.
I do.
For what?
If he felt, I never knew he felt a way about it.
he
And the thing is,
I didn't know that.
I apologize on my own accord without Chaz having to come tell me, hey, you hurt my feelings because of this. I apologize just thinking
And I appreciate that.
and just being aware
wait.
of shit
you
And
just
I-
knew.
and I appreciate
that
that.
you need
But
to
see, I
work
didn't.
on.
And
I
I
didn't know he
appreciate
cared.
your self-awareness.
I didn't know that.
I'm
You
working
just
on
knew.
mine.
Just because Keenan might not come to you and be like, you hurt my
I'll text
feelings,
him.
you need to just be less oblivious to people, even if they
I'm-
don't come up to you
I'm working on it.
and say what the beef is.
I'm gonna be less oblivious to my
'Cause
wife.
I apologize to Chaz just on the strength of just me thinking back. And I was like, man, maybe I was doing too much.
No.
And then I just came back
You
and
weren't.
see. It was like, man,
He's like, fuck that.
no, he wasn't. Chaz is made of iron.
I
'Cause he
cried-
delivers
I
it like
cried
iron.
I cried when Tony texted me.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh man, you soft.
I was hurt.
Damn.
Bro, you were that hurt?
Yeah.
Jesus
But he
Christ.
never
See, that's
told
why I
me.
apologize. You
And I'm so
apologize.
glad I
Piece of shit.
apologize.
I'm not apologizing
Because I would have had
He
him on
just
my
cried.
I would have had him on my kill list.
Chaz,
Chaz took me off his kill list,
sat
and you
there
still
and
on
put-
there.
Put the lipstick on there. And I
Chaz
said,
lit me up
See,
for
this
last
is-
comic standing
Dog,
when I
it's-
was crying. I was
Wait
damn
a
near
second.
crying when I didn't get that show.
Wait a
And
minute.
Chaz
You're-
lit
He
me
did light
up.
you up right
He-
after.
and-
because you
and
was
you
I
just-
did
called-
it, I
he's
did
like,
it
"You
in pure
stupid."
ignorance. I did it in pure ignorance.
No, he was like,
And-
how stupid can you be
And-
to
it
run
was
the
rough.
light on last
you're
comic
you're
standing?
not wrong
rough.
at all, DC. I was
But he
trying to make
apologized.
I was trying to make
No,
a
he didn't.
situation light. I
He
did.
did.
I
did.
He didn't apologize.
Several times.
DC, I have super
Several
apologized.
times, bro.
When I got him up off me,
Several times.
Wait.
He's apologized.
When you call me a
baggage
yeah, when I
handler?
came, the nigga had to apologize. He was like, oh,
That
sorry.
was the fire.
I must have hit him hard.
because I was like,
shit was
wait, what did I
hilarious.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, he must have knew he really hurt me. She was like, oh, my bad.
I
But
was like, wait, what did I say? Because in my mind, I'll go, let's make a dark situation light, right? It's like, it's not a big deal. This is whatever. Oh,
it was
these-
our life.
Hey, I didn't see it as that. I'm apologizing. I came to apologize. I'm sorry, bro.
He apologized hell
really,
times, though.
like really. I go like, dog.
I don't remember like the apology.
well, because all you
I
saw
don't
was
remember
red.
either. I'm
No,
just assuming he did.
yeah,
I
don't
did.
remember it.
He did.
I 100%
Clearly.
did.
He
I
could
100%
have.
did.
I'm not saying he didn't. I just don't remember.
I don't remember it. But
I guess it wasn't big enough to bring DC a better roses and shit.
Got to call Todd.
hey, y'all got some.
Suck 'em
They
off.
got some exclusive stuff today. Welcome back, Tony.
Oh man, this is how we do it up in here, man. DC,
And
where
I
you
ain't
at
know
this
another thing. I'm sick of your shit.
weekend? We gotta get out of here,
I'm just-
man.
I'm just fucking
All right,
with
all
you.
right. I don't even know how to say this. Shantucket, Connecticut, and Medford, Massachusetts this weekend.
Ooh,
Damn,
fuck that up.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
You know what's funny is DC brought this up.
I've been
He had plenty of time to get that right.
I've been fumbling all day.
Man, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
The double up.
So we're back. Like Ronnie Chaz, we have officially rolling episodes back. They're wild too. It was Lag's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday,
Hey,
Lag.
happy birthday,
Hey, happy
Dion.
birthday, Dion.
Dion
And you can follow me on the YouTube.
I'm starving.
And shout out to Dion Lack for holding it down whenever I
Yeah.
needed him.
He
man.
came in twice,
Appreciate
right?
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I hit him up, he was like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Man, thank you. Thanks to everybody that held me down while I was gone."
Thanks.
Keon, where you at?
Sneed, DC.
April-
Call back for me getting it wrong.
April 3rd through the 9th, I'm at LA Comedy Club in
you, bro.
I love you too.
in Las Vegas for a whole
Tony
week.
say?
Y'all pull up
Sorry.
on that. For those of you who watch Brutally Honest, wait, no, he's not coming with me on that one. Never mind. But yeah, LA Comedy Club for a week in Vegas, April 3rd through the 9th. All right, so pull up to that.
This weekend I'll be in Milwaukee, the 9th through the 11th at the Milwaukee Improv.
Walk in.
Get y'all tickets, man. I'm really pulling up this time. I know I canceled on Milwaukee twice before, but that wasn't my fault each time. But forget all
That's
that
what they all
excuses.
say.
That's what
Yeah,
they all
there it
say.
is.
I'm coming this time. The flights have been
Apologize.
purchased. We pulling up. Get your tickets, Milwaukee.
Who's going?
If you in Chicago, just drive on up, man.
Who pulling up?
It's me, Brandon Lewis, Keenan Baker,
Nice.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Keenan. What's
yeah.
This is a song with the song that the dude did to the judge.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, Keenan.
Also, verbal cardio will return as well, and the movie reviews will return also. Grosse Point Bake will not come back this week, but probably in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for all of that. I'm gonna do a review for Creed 3 and Cocaine Bear. So
Was it good?
it was just what you expect.
A cocaine bear.
A bear on cocaine killing people. But yeah, y'all, man, appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Chatsworth for being in here and rocking with us and asking great questions and being a good time. And we out.
We out.